welcome to GeekGumbo, where Josh is playing RuneScape.
What the fuck is wrong with RuneScape?
There's nothing wrong with RuneScape.
Then shut your mouth.
Considering this is the 9th attempt to start this podcast.
It is the 9th. It's been a very rough one.
Very.
All because of our not-so-special guest today.
I may be just a little special, that's about it.
Special in the head, but not special in
You
the
goddamn
house.
right.
For a warning, there may be a little more cursing than normal.
I reject that.
And a lot more cuts than normal.
Fuck you.
Point exactly.
I oppose that because that is some bullshit. Thank you.
That's 3 in the first minute.
Good thing we don't monetize. We bring this up every time we record the podcast. Thank God we don't monetize on YouTube because we curse within like the first minute.
The only reason we don't monetize is because no one watches it.
I thought for sure that you can curse within the first minute, right? Or the intro?
No.
I think once
I thought
you're...
they switched it.
Once you're past a minute, you're good.
I don't know if it's a minute anymore, though. I think it's like 2 or 3 now.
Oh, well.
We had this talk last time, too.
I'm about to say, don't we... I think we have this talk every time.
Yeah.
Because we forget.
We're not even close to monetization, though. Not
God,
with our...
Bro, with a will, there's a way, you know?
I mean, we just got to 5 subscribers today.
Woo!
Hey, I don't know how long I'm subscribed, but, you know.
I don't blame you. I've almost thought of unsubscribing.
I mean, hey...
3 of the 5 subscribers are in this room.
Damn.
That's tough.
It is what it is.
So you telling me I almost got as much Twitch subscribers as y'all got YouTubers? Damn.
I got more Twitch subscribers.
Yeah, you actually picked. I never turned. I just got subscribers somehow. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
Well, followers,
Yeah,
yeah.
same difference.
I mean, I had more...
Damn, mine's eyes anyways.
People pay for subs on Twitch.
I had like 5 or
I just
6
said
subs.
But y'all stop talking for? It ain't a video, so what y'all stop talking for?
I forgot to tell you, this one's a video.
Nah, don't lie to me, cuz.
The webcam's recording.
Nah, don't lie to me, cuz. I may be technology. Dear God, I may be technology decline.
Technologically declined?
Yes.
Or technologically deficient?
Maybe I'm just stupid with technology at times. Is that better?
You just reminded me of like Finding Nemo, and he's like the
enemy spotted.
Oh, so I gotta be Finding Nemo because I gotta look for my dad?
No, because you can't pronounce shit.
Oh, you know what, bitch? Fuck you, cunt. Hater.
All right.
We literally did work with a guy who couldn't say an enemy.
An enemy?
Oh, Brennan.
Yeah. Like literally, like if we wanted to fuck with him, be like, "Hey, Brennan, say an enemy." Then fuck y'all.
He couldn't do it.
He really couldn't.
And fuck you guys.
I mean, that's how you're supposed to end everything if you can't really do it. In my sense, like, I can't spell quote-unquote cognate words, but if I know what they mean...
You just get mad at
my
him.
balls. Oh.
It works. Just
Yeah.
tell them to go screw themselves.
Yeah.
I'm normally telling motherfucker to eat my ass. Y'all should know this by now. It's like a forefront. I need to stop telling people that, but it's just, it rolls off the tongue so smooth. So, yeah. How y'all doing? I don't need an introduction. I'm a little bit,
Touched in the head.
Okay, fucker. I'm a little bit of a Ebonics major. So you know, I don't.
You can't see it, but we're face palming.
They're face palming because they love me.
We've been going for almost 5 minutes, and I have 5 different sections to cut out already.
What the hell does that mean?
It means there's 5 sections he has to cut.
He doesn't have to cut it out.
No, I do.
No, he doesn't.
If we ever want to get money from this, I do.
You don't need to. I'm the light, man. Well, technically I'm the darkness, but I'm the light between y'all two.
Good night, everybody.
We should put him in the middle.
Call me cookies and cream, goddamn. We gonna get this right.
Like a
Perfect
damn warrior.
combination. Yeah, no, chips are hard because I'm a little lighter, you know.
Anyway, Nick, how's your week been?
Week's been pretty good. Got some kind of good news, kind of bad news about my house.
Oh shit, let's hear it, my guy.
Okay, the kind of good news is once the work actually gets started, it's estimated to take about 5 months. The kind of bad news is work's being held up because everybody at the contractor's office but one person has COVID.
Ooh, I'm trying not to say something foul right now.
So that means that, say they start it like next month.
You get into your house next year at most.
You get into your house by like December.
Yep.
But they're starting in the beginning of hurricane season.
Yep.
So that's ass backwards working.
So we just have to pray that there's no more hurricanes this year.
All there is, lead is not strong.
Yeah, not enough to do damage.
Oh, no. If there's another strong hurricane this year, I'm literally going to call up my insurance and be like, haha, bitches, I got another claim for you.
Motherfucker, send your goddamn adjuster right now, bitch.
Nick will be rich off of insurance claims.
Motherfucker, insurance will be like, look, bro, we just sent. Look,
Actually,
I
I probably won't even be able to call them in. I told my mom, I was like, if I have to go through this again, I'm going to commit myself.
I would have just said, you know.
I'll file the insurance claim for you.
There you go, buddy.
You're not getting your house fixed.
I mean, we probably could sell you testicles too.
I'll buy the house from you.
But what about his testicles? Those are worth too. People pay like a good $40,000 a testicle.
I think they're $35K of
I mean,
each,
40,000
It's
is
about 35.
Isn't that what like the study
I
said?
just
30,
did 5,000
35K
more.
each.
That's all.
You know, technically, you could sell both of them and get 2 prosthetic ones. 'Cause that's a thing.
I've
now.
heard about that. I've
Yeah,
seen
but I
like
don't feel
that.
like
It's like,
taking testosterone supplements for the rest of my life.
I mean, you can
I don't know,
always
man.
be,
$70K sounds pretty good in my pocket. So yeah,
but you
that's
know,
good. How's your week been, Jamel?
Man, I don't know. Been work. I actually haven't been really working that much. I'm surprised. What the guys, the mechanic I have, just
So just for context, all 3 of us here work together currently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
3 different spots
You
now.
know damn well I make
Well,
you
I
happy
mean,
when you see my ugly ass come in the door.
You do.
It's still technically 3 different spots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
technically.
yeah, you're technically running another.
Yeah, I technically don't work with either of them anymore, unless I need one of them.
Yeah, but then you'll probably see me, not him.
Yeah.
Context Nick, because I forget. Y'all can see people.
Well, I mean, after next week, you're not going to have any extras
Yeah.
to borrow, so you just have to borrow Jamel or whoever.
I don't think I could bring an extra anyway. I always request Dom and them come out there.
And we barely come. It's normally the little man.
Yeah.
He-
They still never came, by the way. They got stuck in the plant.
Oof.
That's good. Seems like everybody had a decent weekend.
Chilling.
A
Was
decent
able
week.
to get that Series X that I've been trying to get. I want to say last week, but
So now we get to team up on Nick here because he's got no Xbox.
yeah, PS5.
Yes.
He went for the PS5 and got rid of all of his Xboxes. So now he's a trader.
What?
I got rid of my Xbox Series S because the HDMI port went out on it.
Oh, you had the Series S.
Yes.
That's where you fucked up at.
Well, he had that
I'm
before the
sorry.
X came out.
I'm sorry, the Xbox One S. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I still have mine.
I had the Xbox One S and the HDMI port just decided
You
to
ever
die.
try to go to get somebody to fix it?
That's what I told him. I was like, HDMI fix is real cheap.
Because I mean, if you want to take the lazy route, it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But instead, he just bought a PS5 and said to hell with his
That's the type of money I
his
need.
friends.
That's the type of money I need.
He didn't pay scalper price though. It just took him like 6 years to get one.
Technically,
4 months.
4 months.
I mean, I can't
Was it
count
4
because I took
months?
longer than that.
Yeah, but
But I bought
yours,
mine from GameStop. Technically, I got scalped legally.
yours wasn't because you couldn't find one though. Yours was you was getting your money up for it.
True.
He had the money, he just couldn't find one, so he had to wait 4 months to. I think your cousin got you one, right?
Yeah.
Cousin up in Indiana or something like that.
Yeah.
The same with Jude.
Same
So
guy
he
that got
bought
yours.
one, but from your cuz,
Mm-hmm.
and he stopped playing it.
He
This
hasn't
man,
touched it in months.
he's so focused on money, which and we all work together, which annoys me from everybody, not y'all, but everybody. That you make more money, you more money. I'm like, y'all do know money isn't everything, right? Jude literally told me, if I'm lying, I could be struck right now. He lost a chick that he thought he was gonna marry because he kept going to security job over and over, and every time the day would come up, he'll be oversleeping. And I'm looking at him like, money is not everything, dog. And that's coming from me. Like, I love making money at the same time, but it's not worth it.
I mean, I feel like as long as you're living fairly comfortable, you know,
Yeah.
it's like me. Like, this ain't a
It's
bad
still
little place
comfortable.
that we got, but we comfortable with it.
Yeah, but y'all just got some dickhead landlords. I don't know what they call
Yeah,
them.
well,
Yeah, this is dickhead.
property
Probably.
manager, landlord, it's all the same. Yeah. So, my roof's leaking again. That was perfect
Says
timing.
that right as it
That was
drips.
perfect timing. Yeah, it's leaking again. And every time it rains, it leaks, which is supposed to rain all week.
Yeah, that's why we weren't working today.
That also means I am
'Cause
not doing anything this week.
It definitely looks kind of black out there.
Yeah, it's just getting a little dark again. It rained for a while earlier.
Oh,
Yeah, I could-
man.
About
I
1
could tell-
o'clock. It
I'm
was
about
like
to say I
4.
could tell when I came over.
Yeah, because I ran the Target up the road and had to get some things real quick, and I came back and had to get the chair when I found out he was coming.
Okay.
Because I didn't know this wasn't planned. Jamel texted me earlier and was like, "Y'all still doing the podcast today? Can I come over?" And I was like, "Well, fuck, I guess if you want to, I don't care."
He's like, I never hung out with Nick outside of work, so, and I know he's cool inside, so.
Yeah.
I mean, even though I'm like pretty much the asshole the whole plan if we being real.
Yeah, but at least you're normal.
Yeah.
You're one way, like, consistently.
Yeah. I'm fucked up. Fuck, I'm fucked up. Yeah, I am. In a normal sense, I'm fucked up.
I don't know why I was just picturing the, you said you had to run up the Target, I was picturing the TikTok where the guy's like, I'm going to be productive today, I'm going to go work out, and it's pouring rain, I'm staying home and getting drunk.
Man.
If it wasn't for the fact that I had to go to a laundromat later, I would probably be drinking already.
Oof. That's understandable. I ain't gonna lie. You might have to work next weekend, but I know we'll be off on that Monday.
Yeah, it'll be my first
actual day off.
First holiday that I'm not like looking to see if I have to work or not.
I need to look at the new schedule and see if I am working that day or not.
Probably.
More than likely.
I mean, it's not bad though.
Oh yeah, no.
That's the only bad thing about my new position is that I don't have holidays. Because that overtime was real nice.
They might slide you it, but it's all dependent on how they feel, so on and so forth.
I'm alright.
No. He's like, I've been doing this for almost 4 years.
Almost 5 years.
Almost 5 years. No.
Yeah, I've almost been in the parish for 7 years.
Hey,
I was only at lift stations for 2.
Next month will be my 10th month. 2 more months and I'm there for a year.
Look at you. I started 6 months after my dad. He just made 7 years.
Right, and you started at the plant in 2018, right?
Oh, fuck, don't actually date.
Yeah, because it was you literally got the call for the
Which
interview.
means I'm going into my 5th year at the plant. That's 2018?
Yeah.
19.
We're going into 2023 next year.
Oh.
So it's 4
So
years
you've already
now.
factored,
It's
yeah,
almost
it's
5
factored.
years.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So you're round up because it's almost 4 years for me.
Yeah.
It'll be 4 years at the end of
Y'all
September.
gonna hug me when I make it a year?
I give you a hug.
I like that.
That's cool.
That's cool.
You might get a raise.
I don't want to raise from you. I don't want to raise from you, dear God.
Come on, bro. I'll give you a raise. I don't care.
Nah.
We're just casually speaking, and Josh is cooking on RuneScape.
I'm not cooking. I'm fire making. Leave me alone.
You're fire
It's
making.
double XP weekend.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be doing a whole bunch of quests, but we decided to record today.
See, I'm still not a... me with streaming... Well, let me rephrase that. Me with computer games or games in general with keyboard. If it's not a Flash game, I'm not doing it.
See, I don't really need much keyboard in here. It's mostly point and click.
Yeah. RuneScape
Unless
is
I want
mostly
to talk
just
to
point and click.
somebody, which I don't because I don't have friends on there. Come on, bro. You know you want to play.
Hell no.
Come on.
My laptop barely want to run a game at 2 frames. Shit. I got so much music on that system. Windows 30, System 32 pops up. I just ignore it. I'm not caring. I'm not caring. I don't know what I had downloaded, but I'm not caring.
I've been toying with the idea of starting up streaming again since I get off so much earlier now.
Do it.
I mean, if I'm ever off, you already know I can jump in and I can actually control myself. Believe it or not.
Yeah, we'll have to. We'll have to test that.
control
I'll have to make like a burner Twitch account. Just to see.
But nah,
It's gonna be called "Please Don't Ban Me."
I actually thought about starting up streaming the other day too.
Wow, we should really start. Trying to record something for our YouTube.
Yeah, we should.
We don't have nothing but
You
podcasts.
play
on there.
COD?
I do not.
He has, but he doesn't typically.
No.
I've been playing Vanguard recently. It's fun. Don't get me wrong, but it also makes you want to.
Blow your brains out.
I wasn't gonna say that. I'm gonna say commit Sudoku. You can't really say that. With
You can.
Oh, you can? Oh shit, bitch! I've been wanting to kill myself. I've been wanting to end it with that game.
Oh my
dude.
God.
That game is just.
I played a match before you got here.
Oh my god, how was it,
I was really laggy,
dude? My
but
shit.
I'm also
My shit was my latency was jumping up to 2 something last night. And I'm just like,
yeah.
You're like burning up all your bandwidth
but I
playing.
don't think I've never
RuneScape.
seen it jump that high. I was confused because I'm like, it's after 1 o'clock, so I'm like, okay, cool.
But that's another reason why I haven't tried to stream is because I have no way to get my computer plugged in directly into the Ethernet.
Yeah, well, see, all my stuff's over Wi-Fi, and I haven't had any problems.
Really?
There's a website you can use to check the.
So the Wi-Fi strength, right?
Well, OBS also
Sort of,
has a new setting now where like it'll measure your upload and download speeds and configure it in OBS settings.
Like basic OBS or is that
OBS Studio?
Studio, okay.
Oh yeah, my mom said to tell both of y'all hi. I almost forgot that.
Hey mom.
Hey ma.
I mean, you know, OBS is two different things now. There's original OBS and there's OBS Studio.
Well, they got rid of OG OBS.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now there's just
It's literally just OBS Studio.
now.
Didn't they sell it?
No.
They sold it, right?
Streamlabs OBS?
No, they have OBS Studio and Streamlabs OBS are two separate things.
Yeah,
I
but Twitch's own one, right?
No.
Oh, shit. You know what? I don't stream. I'm
Well,
just shut my damn mouth.
Before the newest update to Streamlabs, before the newest update to OBS Studio, like I want to say about a year ago, they updated OBS Studio to integrate the same features that Slobs has.
Okay.
I don't know why. Anytime I hear the word integrate, I get flashbacks.
So like,
I don't know, man.
So like you can pull up.
I don't know.
Like in
trigger word for them.
like in OBS Studio, you can like look at your chat, change the title of your stream, and yada yada.
So it's basically the same thing as Slobs is.
Yeah.
So I basically, if y'all ever stream, I'm down for it. Just I'll be talking and shit, just commentary, playing around, but
yeah, it just depends what I feel like streaming if I do it or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I need to branch out more because all I'm doing is playing 2K and COD, along with a little GTA sprinkled within.
Yeah, I haven't played very much lately, other than
because you gotta get used to.
Well,
I still need new games. I don't have much, and I don't have money to buy much. So
Dude,
you can always emulate.
I could, but my computer, you know, it's not the best computer.
I can tell you right now, that computer you can emulate at least up to Super Nintendo.
Yeah. But yeah, see, that's
Streamlabs.
Yeah, it's Slobs.
It's Slobs.
So.
But like I was telling him, there's not much going on right now, like in gaming. Like there's not much coming out.
Right, and it's annoying.
There's really like hardly anything.
It's repetitive things over and over. From
Evil Dead came out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well,
yeah. Evil Dead. Matt was talking about it.
That didn't.
It looks so like nobody really cares about it.
Yeah, Matt said he played it for like a couple hours and he was like, I'm done with it. He's like, I'm bored.
Yeah, he's like, it's gonna be dead.
Even the movies weren't. Like, don't get me wrong, I never watched a full on one, but I've always watched like kill counts and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And from those, it made me like, I don't want to watch this. It's just.
Army of Darkness is pretty good, even though it's like considered one of the weaker entries in the Evil Dead series.
Yeah.
Because the first two Evil Dead, the first Evil Dead was like a straight up low budget horror movie. Second Evil Dead was more of like a horror comedy kind of, and then Army of Darkness, they just went full on action comedy with it. And
see, that's the thing. Like, I feel like the only person let me rephrase that. The only movie-ish that I've always felt like did a good take on horror comedy was Freddy. Let me rephrase that. Nightmare on Elm Street, because it was the perfect combination. Some of them were.
Have you watched Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
What the hell is that?
You should watch Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
I don't think I've even seen that one yet. However, you're right. Like Freddy was a good mix of really funny, but like
but at times
fucking
it was
scary.
It was overkill.
Yeah, I mean it was a little overdone at times.
Can we talk about the remaster of movies nowadays, dog? Because if you've noticed how many times they've done it.
I don't really keep up with movies coming out. Like,
yeah, I have trouble with movies.
I just watch trailers because when my mom's watching TV, I'll be in there.
And see it.
I never really
because I don't watch TV.
That's understandable. TV is pretty much as used for playing for me. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I watch like basic cable sometimes.
Yeah, that's all we have.
That's what like in the living room it stays on.
That's all we have.
Yeah.
You know,
it's cheaper. I mean, if you got a smart TV, you can YouTube everything else on there.
See my new TV.
Even smart TVs now have like free channels and stuff like
so
that.
Tubi, I just bought a Sony recently.
Oh,
got some free. Sony got a free thing like an actual on a TV, like no download apps or nothing.
Yeah, so I just bought a Vizio, and Vizio has their own watch free TV thing.
Yeah.
You have Tubi, you have Pluto. That's both
Tubi
apps.
There's a Rift Tracks channel on Vizio, free channels.
I've been watching.
I watch that every now and again.
I've been watching. I guess it's like a subsidiary of G4 TV.
Oh, the gaming TV.
Remember that?
TV.
Yeah, G4.
Yeah.
But all they're showing is like esports.
And it's probably an old one, right?
It's probably older, but it's fucking awesome to watch. I was watching like Overwatch esports the other night. I'm like, dude, I haven't seen Overwatch in so long.
Considering after that chick's meltdown on G4's live stream last year or earlier this year, I forget how long it's been.
Yeah.
But like their YouTube channels have pretty much stagnated.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've been watching that. Like it's on the free channels, so I just sit and watch that.
Yeah.
Even Roku's got like if you buy a Roku TV, they even
Yeah.
have their free channels on there now too, which is pretty cool.
Because I think that's what my mom has in her room.
Yeah.
Every now and again, I get into watching speed runs.
It depends for me. It
I watch
depends
Dog
on the
Viper.
game. Watch what?
Dog Viper.
I don't know.
Dog Viper. GTA 5 speedrun.
Oh, okay. Those have to be wild.
I like, mind you, I watched YouTube finally recommend, like, you know how you get the random recommendations?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm gonna watch it one day. Mind you, didn't know nothing about speedrun. I watched him. He's comical. He also has a degree. I forgot. I want to say what degree he has, but he does have one. He's pretty informative too. He does everything else between everything. So
yeah, even watching other speedrunners that like, especially ones that are done at like Awesome Games Done Quick or Summer Games Done Quick, they're fun to just watch.
Especially the Mario 64.
Yeah,
those are crazy.
Y'all need to watch Mega Man X4 speed runs. Though the strategies that they do with those are ridiculous.
So what kind of speed runs are you watching? Are you watching like 100% completes, no mods?
It's usually any percent or no mods.
Yeah.
I don't.
Any percents are like my favorite, but I like watching mods.
I tend not to watch the 100% ones because like they'll be like
too long.
Well, just
takes so
that
much
they
longer.
take the They're like one time they're like, oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 100% completion speed run. It's like a 3.5 hour video. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna watch it.
Isn't it Super Mario Sunshine that you can literally complete the game in like 10 minutes? Or there was one of them that you could like glitch into a wall and jump straight to the credits or something.
What?
The original Two Worlds.
Two Worlds.
On PC. Now, if you have it unpatched, like you can literally beat the game in 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes, because there's a glitch that will take you to the final boss, and if you do it right, you can literally get the boss killed by a chicken.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it is funny as hell to watch.
Mario ones are just
you
great.
gotta
Like,
learn.
all of them.
Have you ever watched Mario Kart speedruns?
The original Mario Kart where he like jumps the fucking track and like
that's any Mario Kart speedrun.
Right? Yeah.
That's like literally any Mario Kart speedrun. They're like they jump off the track at like this precise point and they end up
around the whole
on the next part of the track and like laps for like 10 seconds.
Those are insane to watch.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind dude, Nintendo has dropped so much in value in my opinion, like the Switch, the Wii. The Wii should have been better than what it was.
Agree.
Because it
I wish
was,
I had
it was
Wii
innovative at the time. Dude.
They did just release Switch
but
Sports.
Yeah, but I don't have a Switch.
I know.
I do have a Wii though. You have Wii Sports?
No, I don't.
Do you have Wii Sports?
My cousin did, but they sold theirs.
So no?
No. I should have just said no.
They're like $150
Dude.
for a copy of Wii Sports.
Yeah, you're not lying.
Insanely expensive, dude.
No.
Oh, we're about to get into this again.
Matter of fact,
I was listening to that.
dude,
I was listening to that last night too.
Resell is so foul how nowadays. They had a game, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, PS2.
Mm-hmm.
Why can I still find a used one with the case open for $60 at cheapest?
Mm-hmm.
People are selling just the case for damn near $30.
Okay, so maybe they're not like $150.
I was about to say, Wii Sports literally came with every Wii system.
However, it's still $40.
Okay, yeah, that's still
pricey.
That's still pricey.
They came with every system, but I don't think they were for sale. I think you would only
you
get
had
them.
to like how PSP used to give out their demo disc.
Yeah.
I still have mine, but it's not
that's crazy. I'm not paying $40 for a 15-year-old
game that came for free.
That's
anyway.
like also for anybody that remembers when the Kinect first came out.
They got the Kinect
Adventures.
That
game was awesome.
Dude, we got to a point at GameStop where we were telling people, stop, we're not taking it anymore. It was like literally worth a nickel.
No one was like,
because nobody
either.
Nobody was playing it anymore, and they were just trading it in when they traded in their Kinect.
It was good for like the first couple weeks. It was like, oh, this is a fun game I could play, and then I'm like, I don't have room for this fucking game.
Exactly.
Y'all ever
sounds like me with PlayStation VR?
I traded in my Kinect. I
got
got like
trying to switch
$80.
topics from games, but y'all ever follow Fat Kids Deal on Twitter?
Yeah.
Fat Kid who?
Fat Kids Deal.
No.
They had a chair for $349. I got it for $191.
He posts a lot of He puts a lot of like Amazon affiliate link stuff.
Yeah, so
okay.
Stuff on sale, but it's really good stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Just never want to fall down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Oh no, we go down plenty of rabbit holes on here on GeekGumbo, especially when it comes to eBay.
Well, last
See,
episode
eBay kind of.
Last episode, we spent like 30 minutes looking up some of his old games on eBay and find out that he has like thousands of dollars worth of games.
Just sitting there.
Just sitting there. And he won't get rid of them.
That's understandable, man.
No, it's not.
What you mean?
Sell that shit.
Nah.
You see my games? That's all the games I got right there.
Shit, you got more than me. I can't be mad. And I've had
3 of those are Xbox 360 games. Two of them are Guitar Hero.
Wait, hold on now. Now, Guitar Hero 1 2 was my shit.
Nah, Guitar Hero 2 is the best.
I was about to say, fuck. Oh no, I didn't give you those games. I gave you the controllers.
You gave me the controllers, yeah. And then other than that, it's just
Steelbook cases.
I'm a whore for Steelbook cases.
Oh fuck! I didn't know you had the crew. Damn.
That's the one thing he has to stay off eBay for,
Dude.
because I was telling him, whenever I order, like every now and again when I order something off of GameStop or like
it was pointing at me. That's
safety.
Or like if I like go to GameStop and they have like the generic cases for games, you can order replacement cases off of eBay. Yeah. So he went down a rabbit hole looking at Steelbook cases, just Steelbook cases.
I had like 20 of them in my cart, and I was like, I can't do this.
Dude, I was so close. No, I'm not gonna say close, but at one point in time when I was doing racing games, but this is recent. This is like, okay, I'm over that. I decided to go on GameStop app, and I was like, I'm gonna just see how much. I seen one of those. I'm gonna say role playing because I don't really know how to simplify it, but. I seen one of those, literally with the pedals and everything.
Oh yeah.
For 600 plus, and I was just like, oh my god.
That's probably because you can use it on every goddamn system.
Dude, I was like,
I just got insane, like, deja vu just now.
What?
Like this moment. that screwed me up for a second. Yeah, I almost bought a racing wheel a while ago. It was like, it's the Ferrari Thrustmaster. It does not sound like it should be a racing wheel. It sounds like a sex toy. It's not.
I mean,
but it has like force feedback controls.
So you can actually feel when it's shit. Oh, that's dope.
And I think it was like,
how much would that would have run though?
I think it was like $200 at GameStop.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and I was like, man, I got the perfect setup. Like, you know.
That'll be my cheap way to learn how to do manual.
Yeah, basically. Have you ever seen the people on Twitch that have like the full setup though?
Yeah, with the chair and everything. Yes, sir.
They have
the stick shift.
Yeah,
right there. Yeah, with the emergency.
Those people that play like Euro Truck Simulator and stuff like that.
But I can see why that would be necessary because you want to feel as immersive as possible.
I've looked up the kits to buy and they're like $2,000, but I'm like,
I was about to say how many thousands of dollars is it?
Now, if you're really like that's your source of income to do that, I mean, you gotta put your money. You gotta.
Oh yeah.
What's the old saying? You gotta spend money to make money.
Yeah. Look at our apartment. Look at all this stuff on the walls. Yeah. It's all money we spent to make money with ourselves.
I mean, let's be real. The Funkles is nice.
I like
that Dark Magician girl is crazy. Oh, you got Kaiba. I almost forgot his name, dear God.
Kaiba.
And I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Oh.
Blue Eyes is back there. It's kind of behind the monitors.
Why you have to have Blue Eyes back there?
Because they look better on that shelf. I haven't. Another shelf I need to put up. I still have stuff in the box. I've had to stop myself from buying pop figures lately.
I want to buy them, but it's just, don't get me wrong, I know I'm not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
When I see that $10.99, I'm just looking at it like, I don't want this.
I understand that.
You should have seen one of the pop figures I bought at that con we went to, what was that, 2 weeks ago?
On the 30th.
So it was like almost 3 weeks ago. It was a Demon Slayer pop figure. It was like
I need to get into watching
$20-something. You really should because it's fucking amazing.
I mean, they have like the bigger ones. They have like the massive ones that are like $25-$30.
I almost bought one the other day at Walmart because it was fucking Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 with the box of donuts.
Yep.
I was like,
really good stuff.
I saw that and I was like, ooh.
Have you ever been to resin figures?
No.
Yes.
I want to be because y'all do know I'm a Naruto nerd. Naruto and all, but just an anime nerd in general.
Mm-hmm.
I've wanted one, but I've seen like the decent sized ones for like $2 something. I'm like,
you should
I can't do that.
You should check out Etsy and look up 3D printed figures.
Yeah. 3D printed, they still the same as resin, or it's just 3D printed?
They're plastic, but they're like custom made.
Mm.
They're really nice. I almost bought some of a game that I'm not going to talk about.
What's the game, Josh? What's the game?
Nothing.
Is it RuneScape?
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
They're cool as hell. My brother-in-law has a 3D printer, and I've been thinking about asking him if he wants to sell it to me.
Yeah.
You ever thought
Etsy
about buying a switch, putting a switch in there and making a switch?
What?
He understands.
Yeah, Etsy and Fiverr are
A switch.
Gotcha. No, I have not, but I could.
Yeah, Etsy and Fiverr are great places for like when I wanted to get assets for my streams and all that. Assets.
Oh. Like overlays.
Like overlays, channel logo, banner.
Good job, Mel.
I contracted an artist on Fiverr.
Mm-hmm.
So like they made my logo, my banner, my Twitch panels, webcam overlay.
Hey, who get y'all characters
emotes.
icons? Because those are actually really deep.
Which ones?
The character icons, both of y'all have.
For GeekGumbo?
No, for the ones that y'all both use. You use for sure Snipey on Twitch.
The one I used on Twitch, that was from the artist I.
Holly made mine.
Oh, damn! What it damn?
Mine is
so you
a.
really want trust friends to do it?
You know what Memoji things on your phone?
Yeah,
mine is that.
His is.
And then she traced it and like did it up a little bit and changed it some.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to pay. You used the smart route.
Yeah. I mean, I have an artist for
Nick
a wife.
Nick just got money to blow.
Most of the stuff on the walls is from her.
Which is very much true.
Oh, there used to be a bunch of stuff over here, but now that it's leaking, we have to take it all down. But like the 2 car paintings up there, those are free.
She sold the big one?
Huh? No, the big one's it's packed up still. You want to buy it?
What am I gonna do with
$25. It's a 4-piece Skyline R34 painting. It's great.
What am I gonna do with that?
Just saying. But yeah, those 2 up there are freehand by her. Just looking at
she
pictures.
has so much talent. I can't even draw a stick figure right.
Let's see, we did Etsy for our logo.
You showed me when you first got them.
Yeah, that was an Etsy. I think somebody on Etsy did those for us. It was like $30.
And see, I try messing around in Procreate on my iPad, but I'm just not very good.
You just had to name drop iPad, huh? You got an Apple Pen?
Yes, I do.
Oh wow, look at this car.
Oh, my iPad's dead.
Mine's dead too. That's why I brought my laptop.
I can't even be mad
because it takes too fucking long to
You fucking nerd.
It takes too fucking long to charge up my iPad. I normally bring the iPad with me.
Yeah, I didn't even know she had your laptop.
The funniest part, I can't tell.
I was like, oh, I should probably see how much battery it's got. It was dead. I was like, fuck it, I'm bringing the laptop.
I can't even be mad. I'm talking about y'all nerds. Like I don't have an Apple Watch, Apple phone, Apple.
I was about to say
Yeezys.
What the fuck my Yeezys?
You're a brand whore.
No the fuck I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Ask me what these jeans are.
What those jeans?
Hell if I know. I got them from Ross.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Hell if I know, I got them out your drawer. Put my goddamn jeans back.
As a matter of fact, they were in my mom's drawer. I don't know why she thought these were hers. And I mean, my socks, they suck.
I mean, look, if you enjoy brands, you enjoy brands.
Yeah.
It's only certain brands I don't care.
Because I'm the same way. I like brands.
Like this perimeter shirt, I only liked it because it had Goku Rose.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna go out and say that as a Dragon Ball Z fan, that was like the stupidest name for a character.
No, call him Goku Black.
Yeah, calling him Goku Black was like
the
low-key racist.
The dub version was the funniest shit when that shit came out on dub. Cause all you heard was, "Hold on, guys, he's not black," and it's just.
Oh yeah.
That was a dub version. By the way.
The funniest part was when Team 4-Star was dubbing episodes.
I missed them doing
and
that
fucking
shit,
Goku was like, "You're not black Goku. You're like Nega Goku, evil Goku,
Holy shit.
Ukag."
Nah, it ain't
and he goes like, "Are you done? Goku is the new black."
It's not
That's a good one.
Bruh, nah, when Denny did that shit, it was funny as hell, but it just caught me off guard.
Yes.
He said it, and I was just like,
I will tell you that story after. Remind me after. I'll tell you that story.
Okay, yeah, it's an NSFW.
NSFP.
Yeah, NSFP.
Sounds like the new NFT.
See, it's not even that bad though.
And
No,
the
these are nice. I kinda like
NFT market is actually crashing.
I don't know if I would wear them, but I do like them.
Crypto and
And the
NFTs
thing about
are.
these, you can't even tell like they're really quote unquote hype. I don't do that hype shit. I like what I like, which I like these.
Yeah.
You don't see no logo. The logo is way on the inside.
I think I like the black and red. Was it a 370 boosts?
350.
Might have been 350s. I did like those. Even
With
though they
the
look like
supply on
a
the side.
I think so. They look like a burlap sack around your foot, but I did kind of like them.
And see, I don't care about the brand of shoes I wear or clothes.
Yeah, I mean, typically I don't give a damn.
I mean, you
about
still
brand.
got checks on your shit, so I don't know.
I just bought them because it was comfortable.
Alright, understandable.
Yeah, I mean, I wear Vans constantly, but my work shoes are off brand.
I was about to say,
We
I
gonna talk
do.
about work shoes like I wasn't wearing the free ones for a good couple of
My
months.
work shoes are $30, and I change them every 6
I
months.
finally bought mine from a
Oh, they went up in price?
Yeah, they went up.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
damn.
better. They're better
Yeah.
made though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't fall apart as quickly.
I need to get a pair of them for
Academy.
night shifts.
Yeah.
Academy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Academy.
They got, because the ones I got is like, was 79.
And they carry them in the wide, which I like. You know, because I got big feet.
Mhm.
They're a Hoover.
I think I'm big and me.
Oh yeah,
They're
going back to NFTs. Did you see that Me6 bot got hacked
Oh, did it?
and it was targeting NFT?
Oh, okay.
Like it was pretty much targeting NFT Discord
Discords.
servers.
Damn. I had to make sure because I use Me6 on a lot.
Oh,
of
we
Discords.
use Me6 in Discord as well.
On
So
GoTo.
yeah.
It's the funniest part is I might be the youngest one, but I still have struggles using Discord. Cause I don't use it often. When I do, it takes me like a good couple of minutes.
I mean, I know how to
Like,
chat in it, but that's about it. I don't know how to set up a server or anything. He does.
I got you. You let me know. I'll set up everything for you.
He knows how to set up a server. And all
For a
that.
little while, I was doing them for like $20. It would take me like 10 minutes to set up a whole server.
I was joining Discord, but for certain things I can't talk about.
Hmm.
I was trying to get some free shit.
Yeah, I've been in a few of those.
I wanted some free shit. I wasn't paying.
I want to say it happened like day before yesterday, or it happened
NFTs
sometime
were
this week.
NFTs were already crashing.
Yeah.
I never understood that. Like the
Me
NFT
neither.
situation.
Nobody fucking does.
Nobody understands it. Like especially when they're like, "Oh, it's all part of the blockchain." I'm like, what the fuck's a blockchain?
Even my wife, night before last, she goes, "So what is an NFT?" And I'm like, "It's a picture you pay
that
for
you pay for.
Yeah,
you
that
quote,
no
unquote,
one else
earn."
can use."
Even South Park made fun of it in their post-COVID special or whatever.
Oh really? I need to watch that.
They make fun of it, and like I'm watching it with my parents, and like, "What the fuck's an NFT?" I was like,
Don't even ask.
"You pay way too much for a fucking picture."
Oh, well, look at me. I got an 8.
Yeah.
Back in days when you had an 8, it was actually worth something.
It's actually really funny because if you go on Twitter and look up Eminem, his picture is a Bored Ape. It's one that he paid for, like he owned. I was like, what the fuck?
And then all these
How's this a
rappers and so
thing?
on and so forth, they're all sitting there. Yeah, my friend does this, and I'm just like, how much did you get paid to promote this?
So they classify an NFT as a digital asset that represents real world objects like art, music, in-game titles, and videos.
Oh,
It's a
speaking
picture.
of that, y'all heard Marsh Criscelli got a release?
Who?
Dear God. So this is the guy that claims to have he claims to have Lil Wayne's album. He also claims to, what is the
Oh, he has like the masters or something.
Yeah. He
Huh.
also, what is,
I thought
no.
Lil Wayne bought his masters.
He's so tricky.
He started
He's
selling
supposed
them.
to have the card or whatever.
Yeah, he started. I think he did eventually
Wu-Tang.
sell
He
them.
supposedly have bought Wu-Tang's only album nobody else has.
Hmm.
He's released recently, I want to say a couple of days
Wasn't
ago.
this the same guy who was like
Raising
jacking
the price of AIDS? I mean, diabetes.
yeah,
Diabetes.
insulin. No,
I couldn't think of the word.
No, this is the same piece of shit
Yeah.
that was raising the prices
Yeah,
of
okay.
insulin.
No,
Now
that's,
I know.
that's
the-
the same
he
piece of
owned
shit.
a pharmaceutical
He recently
company and
got
raised
out a
raised
couple
it.
of days ago.
Look at that waveform.
'Cause I
Hey,
couldn't remember that
real
shit.
quick, back on the NFT thing.
Yeah.
Let me show you how easy it is to get an NFT. You just
Oh,
right
right
click,
click.
Save picture.
save image as. I bought an NFT. You want to buy it?
No, you know there's actually someone out there who claims that they have.
They can't do shit like that.
No, there's someone out there. They claim that they have Jack Murphy's first tweet or
As
whoever
an NFT.
as an NFT.
Yeah. You can basically NFT anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's people
That's
really doing
Eminem's
Twitch,
one.
Oh, dear
videos.
God. That looks like something off of Gorillaz album. Not gonna lie.
Feel good.
They still make music, right?
Yeah,
And
to my knowledge, yeah. They went on hiatus for a good couple of
I
years.
mean, it's wild, man. I wouldn't mind being a musician for one day just to see how that feels.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Just for a day or two.
I wouldn't mind being famous for like a week just to see how it is.
I don't know about a week. I get too.
I'd be happy with like making a one hit wonder.
I
or
feel
something
like I could
that.
manage
just get
a
paid
week.
just enough.
Yeah.
Like Rick Astley or something.
Oh, he's like fully embraced the meme now.
He has to. He has nothing else.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's made other music. It wasn't as good.
Well, it's like
Whereas-
he kind of. I guess he like kind
Glorified.
of went through like how Leonard Nimoy went through when Leonard Nimoy went through a phase where he like absolutely like disowned Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Like he even wrote a book called "I'm Not Spock."
Yes, you are, motherfucker.
But
do the thing.
But in his later years, he like embraced the legacy of the character that he was a part of, and that's what like Rick Astley's gone through.
It's always funny when you realize when they get older, they feel like they don't want to be compared to what they were. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand we all grow when we get older, but at the same time, bro, just take that leap.
And the thing is with actors specifically, you don't want to get typecast because that's the killer of any actor's career.
Yeah. But
is
then
getting typecast.
You have those that like they're known for that one thing, but they love doing it.
Yeah.
Like I was listening
Jason
to
David Frank.
Yeah.
He full on embraces that he was a Power Ranger. Like he goes to cons and everything.
I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and it had what's his name? Josh Peck.
Yeah.
And they asked him if he was tired of people like bringing up Drake and Josh and stuff like that from him.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, "No, I love it. That means that you watched it,
and
you participated, you remember it.
That's awesome.
Like you are the reason that I have this career. I have."
Y'all ever watch those videos on YouTube when they compare people breaking down from their Nick and no, it's pretty much Nick. They go through their history of how they started, where they're at now. Because I recently watched one with Drake and Josh, and I'm happy you brought that up because I remember it in this. Drake took a really down path.
Yeah, Drake. They literally split off in two different ways.
Josh is doing, he's constantly doing what he's doing. Drake is just.
I mean, Josh.
In jail right
they
now.
basically switched because Josh was hard on drugs and food.
Yeah,
that's what he talks about. And then he corrected. He fixed.
Wait. You said drugs?
Yeah, he was on drugs, and then he
was partying.
He has a food problem. He had like an addiction to food where he would just eat constantly. He talks about it all the time now.
I didn't know about the drug addiction.
Yeah. I think he was on like coke and shit like that.
That's not surprising.
He's a child star. What do you expect from him?
But then again, look who he worked underneath too.
Yeah. Dan Schneider.
And no one talks about. No one. I was just about to say no one talks about this motherfucker really like a children's feet. Let alone children. Like what?
Well, that and like I think what like really got me with him was when Jeanette McCurdy came out and said basically
he was the reason she won't do anything for Nick anymore.
Yeah,
but she also she took a picture in lingerie and she felt she wasn't a role model.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
she also had an eating disorder.
Yeah,
and I think she
wasn't eating then.
No, I think she had bulimia.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
She had bulimia, but of course they made her fucking character in iCarly obsessed with food, and it didn't help with her real life.
I had such a crush on her.
We all did.
Most of us did, yeah. I don't know. I kind of liked what was that? Miranda Cosgrove.
Oh my god.
See, I could never.
Yeah, she got old like Michael Jackson, but I was into it.
No, I couldn't. No, because I always
curse a little.
No, because I also
Fuck.
I never had a crush on Miranda Cross.
Yes! I almost made him spit out drink earlier. I'm glad we didn't get that on record. We couldn't have.
I never had a crush on Miranda Cosgrove because of watching Drake and Josh.
Yeah, she was Megan.
Yeah.
That's Rand.
I mean, shit. I mean, y'all pretty much know any of the chicks I always talk to. Well, that is kind of.
Well, that and the way she acted.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that and the way she acted in Drake and Josh, it reminded me a lot of like what my younger sisters did.
Really? Yeah. So you base it off of your actual? Come on.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that's what he grew up with. So I never grew up with a sister.
Right. I'm the oldest out of 3 kids, and my 2 younger siblings are both sisters. So
damn. I just realized
you can't help but like mirror.
Yeah.
These are fucking suede.
Ooh. And it's pouring its ass off.
Well, hopefully it'll calm down.
I should have worn my 12s, bro. Yeah, I'm unlike these two. I kind of. I'm not gonna say I'm in fashion, but
he actually cares about taking care of his shoes.
Yeah, he cares about how he looks. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah, I ain't gonna say I care about how I look. I care for myself.
Yeah.
I give a fuck what everybody else says. As long as I feel comfortable.
Exactly.
If I walk out with my big toe with a damn sock, as long as I feel comfortable, if they got a problem with it, they can buy me nothing.
I'm actually kind of glad I decided not to go cut my grass today.
Yeah, because it's just gonna grow.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't wash my work truck yesterday. Because I was about to, and I'm like, it's supposed to rain all week.
I washed mats like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
But that's only because I ain't had nothing else to do, and I ain't want to be around
Man, we're just gonna suck next week.
Why?
All that mud, rain.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could probably sit in the truck. That's the only crappy part, man.
That I don't have an office.
When I left work on Wednesday night, I was like, well, I told Matt, I said, well, see you on Monday, boss.
I think dude's gonna be in such a rude awakening.
I wanted to get him a cake for Monday, but LSU's graduation's this weekend.
Ooh.
So I don't know if we'll be able to do that.
I say we just all put him down and pin him on the desk. Do with that information as you will.
Sir?
Just stop it, put him down.
Just strap his fucking ass down with some weights on his each leg.
No, I think if next week's not as crazy, I'll try to get him a cake made.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like Wednesday. She goes back Tuesday, so I'm gonna do like the one that she made for me.
That was nice.
Should put corn in it.
Yeah, it's gonna have.
Because he got a little promotion.
You're a little bit better than me. Here's some corn.
And I realized, dude, this is the first job, and I can tell both of y'all I've actually enjoyed being around my coworkers. I've actually really enjoyed being around y'all motherfuckers.
Here's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna let the fucking power go out. Mostly because I am still skilling on RuneScape and I cannot stop.
You need to get a UPS.
No, I usually use
Delivery service?
Damn it. I was trying to come up with a joke, but I couldn't.
You were about to say something like you normally use USPS or FedEx.
No, I mean you could easily say it.
UPS, uninterruptible power supply.
Oh.
It's like a backup.
Oh, UTI.
Those hurt.
So I've heard.
Yeah, so I've been told.
But man, it's just it's so surreal having people that you actually enjoy being outside of work with.
Right?
Can't relate.
You can suck my ass.
The cat's alright, I guess.
But no, fuck that little motherfucker. He still won't let me pet him.
Which one?
Smokey.
The cat.
Dude, fuck
The cat.
that.
He
actually lets me walk by him now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he thinks you're gonna give him treats.
I ain't giving him shit.
I remember the first night I seen him, I gave him a muffin.
What the fuck?
I put a whole me and him shared a muffin on the steps, and then I just put a whole one out there. I'm like, "This is your dinner tonight, little guy."
And then,
That's because I didn't know where they put his food at. So I'm like,
and then me and Denny have been buying treats.
Denny and I.
Yeah.
Denny and I. Fucking English teacher over here.
Nah, I suck at English. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, Ebonics is my first language.
We're really slipping back into the first 5 minutes of the podcast.
We really are.
We was doing so good.
What you mean? I'm just.
I'm really hoping this power don't go.
Yeah, Smokey, he's a little bastard. Like I said, I feed him treats, give him water. You don't let him pet.
The black one fucking hisses at me and it scares me.
Yeah, she's a.
Cause I don't want to kick the fuck out of her, but I will kick the fuck out of her. I'm just saying, the bitch.
I don't
that bitch
want to kick her,
that motherfucker.
but I'm gonna.
I mean, she attacked Smokey a couple weeks ago and
Yeah, 'cause I
drew
remember
blood.
My ass.
Well, then
came
she attacked him again recently, and he was limping for a couple days.
Yeah, I remember that.
I literally see a nigga. I'm like, why is there blood right here?
Yeah, Smokey got attacked by his bitch ass mom.
Apparently, she's pregnant again.
Great.
I thought she had. I thought she just had a litter.
She did. I don't know what happened to her.
I was about to say I've never.
That was a small.
That's some
kid
Alabama stuff over there, man.
Okay.
Alright.
It's all family getting it on.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with keeping it in the family.
To an extent.
This is where we're going to an Alabama man story.
Ding, 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 ding.
I can play a good song.
No, you cannot.
No, you cannot. Not on this podcast.
Put your goddamn phone down.
Oh, I'm just playing Dragon Ball Z, man.
Oh no, you don't. Get back here, you little devil. Boom.
You guys been watching anything lately? Movies, TV shows, anything?
Just anime, because I'm a big fat nerd.
What you watching now?
Boruto, yeah, fuck you. Yeah, but Boruto, it's 200 episodes in.
Good lord.
Bro, I have no life on Sundays.
I mean,
Hey, hey,
It's only comes out once a week, unless it skips.
Yeah. I mean, I need to get caught up on Spy X Family.
The fuck is that?
It's a show about a spy who has to infiltrate this government. No. He's trying to make contact with this government official who only makes public appearances when he goes to his kid's private school. So the spy has to get a wife and a kid and pretend to have a family to get into this private school.
What the fuck?
So he adopts a little girl who's a telepath, and he marries a woman who's an assassin.
Dope. That's a great family.
And it's really, like, the funny part is, like, it's funny, but it's also very wholesome.
Thanksgiving
because
must be wild.
Well, that's the crazy part. Obviously the spy and the assassin, they don't know they're a spy and an assassin, but the little girl is a telepath, so she can read their minds.
My God.
So she knows that
what's going on, but she ain't saying that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So she's like, "Oh my God, this is so cool! I got adopted by a spy and an assassin."
Please tell me y'all have seen Prison School.
I've heard of it.
Haven't watched much anime at all.
Oh man, if you ever get the chance, it's funny as hell. It's ecchi, but it's censored.
Oh.
Ichi, sorry.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you telling me about it.
It's funny as shit. The facial expression, they got a dude as big as Jude, but with a small ass face, big ass floppy ears.
Like Dumbo.
Been watching that, and season 4 of the Mayans started.
Yeah, my brother was telling me about that. I haven't watched it.
It's kind of gone downhill since they fired Kurt Sutter. They're trying to do too many subplots. So, like, when season 4 started, there's, like, 4 or 5 different plots going on in the first episode, and I'm like, I don't remember half
Wait, y'all
this
call
shit.
the actors by their name? Damn.
If you know it.
Kurt Sutter's the creator.
I don't know. I normally we don't normally call people by their names.
And
We call them by their TV show names.
Kurt Sutter's not an actor in the show. He literally created the show.
Yeah.
Well, he ain't getting his fucking name called now, is he?
He also created Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
You know, I watched a couple episodes of that.
I've watched a few trying to get into it, and I just had a hard time.
That's when I was younger. So
the second season, like second and third season, where it like really picks up.
Oh, so you're saying like the first season's really hard to get through?
See, I hate
Not really hard to get through.
It's more slang. Fuck.
It's like you can tell they're testing the waters with the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's not rough to get through, but the way they wrote it, it's like, okay, if they didn't get past the first season, it would have been an okay,
So you're saying the first season just wasn't as good, but if you push on to the second season, it's when it really
Shut
picks
up with the goddamn Office!
I still never. I watched it, but I don't remember shit.
I've been trying to get him to watch it. He won't watch past the first season.
That's understandable.
Because the first season
It's
was
not.
dumb.
It's a great show. The first season, yes, rough.
Am I safe to be sitting right here, bro?
Yeah, you are.
Well, you did say strike me down earlier.
Yeah.
I wasn't lying. Though,
Yeah, it just takes a little while.
Okay.
Nah, you'll be good.
But
And then I'm also on the last season of Person of Interest, which that show has got me like paranoid as hell.
Great.
Well, because it's literally a show about a reclusive billionaire who created this machine post 9/11 to monitor everybody to help predict and prevent terrorist attacks.
but
Elon Musk, 10 years.
But
that's too many like what ifs though, because that's what I always thought about.
Well, the whole premise of the show is it also detects smaller acts of violence that are called
school shooters.
I guess if you consider that a small act of violence.
I forget the word that they use.
Micro-terrorism.
They're not. These smaller acts are not like as prolific, or they're not as important.
Yeah, only like 5 people down there.
So he finds this ex-CIA agent to help him prevent these crimes, and then it's basically just turned into like a whole cyber espionage thing with AI, and it's gotten really crazy.
Sounds good. What's that on?
It's on HBO Max.
Oh, I don't have that.
But it might be on Peacock.
I have to
Peacock is still you have to pay for, right?
Because I think it aired on NBC.
Okay. I have to look. Let's see.
I was about to say check Peacock or Paramount Plus.
I have both of those. We have so much stuff.
I just signed up for Paramount Plus to watch Jackass.
Really?
Number 4.
Good new one that came out.
Really?
It was a
good.
free trial.
It was really
Okay,
good.
you should have said that in the beginning, though.
It was a good movie.
It was good. It was fun.
I watched it one night at work on my midnight shifts.
Though I do have to
I had to stay awake.
The other fat guy that they brought in had a fucking rainbow colored a pride flag penis tattooed on his stomach.
That guy got famous on, I think it was either YouTube or Vine.
I think they said because they just released. No, because they just released Jackass 4.5,
Mm-hmm.
which is like all the extra shit and behind the scenes stuff that they didn't put in the movie. And I think they did say he was popular on YouTube.
We went so long without you doing something stupid.
Man, it's wild. So how does it feel not having hair?
I mean, gotta wear hats a lot more often.
I can feel it. I do too.
This episode of GeekGumbo is sponsored you by Rogaine.
No, it's
That's
what
right.
no. There's another one out for men's hair. Probably gotta forget what it's called.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get tailored to those. Not with this hair.
Oh, you can tell when you finally take the hat off.
Yikes.
You don't feel like that.
I felt
But it's not Rogaine. It's something else. I cannot remember what it's called.
Keeps.
Keeps. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fucking Tubes told me, he's like, yeah, I'll show him a picture of my hair when it's like this. He's like, yeah, I like it like that. I was just like, please don't ever say it like that again.
You look like a lion.
Fuck you, kind
Rawr. So you been watching anything else? Just anime? The TV shows?
Documentaries.
Watching
Like early in the morning, I watch a lot of like, believe it or not, like I know I joke around with you guys a lot, but I do watch like actual like intriguing documentaries.
I believe it. I watch a lot of docs.
School shooter survivors,
Mm-hmm.
and it's wild because Douglas and all that. This shit got bright as hell.
That light hasn't worked for like a year.
Well, damn. Recently, before I came over, I watched Kenya's police killing epidemic. I followed an inmate to the execution chamber. I've always watched stuff to open my mind because I like to have a broader aspect of everything. That's why I watch those NSF. You know what? Fuck that.
NSFP.
Not safe for work videos.
Yeah.
Because it brightens my horizon to realize, damn, we really do have a lot of freedoms.
Have you ever watched police interrogation videos on YouTube?
Yes, I have. I watched the dude that got banned. I ain't gonna say he got banned, but he can't post it anymore.
Yeah, there was. I don't remember the account name, but there was one I got like recommended randomly one day.
JFK philosophy.
No, I don't think it was that. But it was like it had the Chris Watts. You know, Chris Watts was on it. We was just talking about Chris Watts.
Yeah.
The one that murdered his family, his wife and his 2 kids, put them in oil drums.
Damn.
Well, I seen a post on Facebook earlier, right before you got here, that their house is up for sale. And somebody's like,
and there'll be a lot of people that'll buy it just off of the
just
strength.
because of it.
Oh yeah.
JCS criminal psychology.
That's what it was. Yep. He can't post now?
Nope.
He
put it on
posted
Twitter. They
good
won't let him.
stuff.
Damn.
And he
posted,
breaks it down
full
so
interrogation.
beautifully.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so much fun to watch. Like, it was just, oh, you see how they're trying to like work things out. Like Nicholas Cruz was on there.
Oh, dude, his
was,
shit was so wild.
You can see him switching like
because he
personalities.
kept anytime somebody come in the building,
Nicholas Cruz.
the school shooter
Yeah, he was one of the school shooters. I don't remember which one.
from like the earlier year.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad that we have to say it. Like I know people always joke around when they're from other countries. We have school shootings every so often, but when you realize and you realizing what you just said, yeah, he's one of them. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it's like earlier today on Reddit, monkeypox is trending because there's been an outbreak of monkeypox overseas, and
they had what 2 here, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, that's
This is the first I've heard of it.
That's
But
how
they're-
AIDS started.
But they're
Yeah.
but they're like the CDC is concerned that it may come
Come
over
over
here.
Another
Dude,
pandemic.
I thought they
Right.
had a case over here though.
I ain't
I
wearing.
I didn't look too deep into it.
I ain't wearing a mask to save myself from monkeypox.
If you see how that shit look, I mean, at least from the picture I seen.
Monkeypox literally looks like smallpox.
Okay.
If you ever seen like a picture of somebody who's like suffering from smallpox, it's literally what it looks like.
Yeah.
And it's just so, dude. I don't know if I could do another lockdown, bro.
Well,
At least I know with the job we have,
I
we
don't
can
think-
get out.
I was about to say, if we have another lockdown, nothing's literally going to change for
us.
for the three of
I
us.
don't think the lockdown really affected me at all because we
It
weren't
didn't.
locked down. We had to go to work every day.
Yeah,
Even
I was
that-
about to say,
even
the
when I
only
was
thing
at,
that only thing that changed in my daily routine was I had to wear a mask everywhere.
Yeah.
Even when I
That's
with that
literally it.
Shit lots, dude. I still have to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like,
still have people coming in there.
yeah. And I don't think any like.
So that's what it looks like, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. I always see people talking about like how the lockdown like really messed with mental health and stuff.
I believe it.
And I can't relate. I understand how it could have, but I can't relate.
we're out.
because-
Yeah, for
We
people
worked.
for people like us who are, quote unquote essential,
Yeah. We worked
know.
constantly, and
it didn't interrupt us.
we didn't even have to.
Yeah,
mask
New
at
York
work.
patient tests positive for virus related to monkeypox,
Damn.
Well, fuck.
and that was the 20th. So yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, well, there we
But
go.
yeah. I don't know. I don't think another lockdown would really affect me. But I also am one of those people that doesn't like to leave my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, well, actually,
Cat's trying to get in the door.
Boy.
Actually, if we did have another lockdown, it kind of would affect me because it would probably halt progress on fixing my house.
I mean, if we being realistic, not even trying to be a dick as I say this, your house is halted regardless, bro. Just saying.
I mean,
it's getting there.
I mean, we're still waiting for. We had an electrician come out to check out the place, and we're waiting on estimates from him. Waiting on the asbestos abatement company to come back with. They're gonna have to do it on 2 different days, like one to do the outside and one to do the inside.
It's in the process.
So yeah,
it'll get there. Eventually, you'll be in your house again. Have hope.
Yeah, you can jerk off with everything you want. You can walk around butt ass naked. Just
in a new house almost, because
you
get really
like
you got to christen it.
It really is. It really is. At the end of the day, it's really basically going to be a new house.
It's going to be your house.
Yeah,
it's not going to be a family house passed down that you don't have no say in changing things.
So basically, all you got to do is let on the floor and just leave it.
Yep.
Let that bit christen. Just let it be crunchy. I'm talking Taco Bell extra.
I guess none of y'all have ever listened. Y'all don't listen to podcasts, right?
Off and on. I've listened to.
I can't like regularly listen to podcasts. Like, I'll get in the mood for them,
and then that's it.
Yeah.
So there used to be this podcast. It was called Internet Box.
Yeah.
It was.
I remember Internet Box.
Ray and Barbara and all them. It was people from Rooster Teeth. I don't think you know what Rooster Teeth is.
Motherfucker, I watched Halo. You whore.
Halo.
They did Rooster
RVB.
Red vs. Blue.
Good job, fucker.
Anyway, they had a guy on there, Andrew. Apparently, he had a cum wall.
What?
Oh God.
Where he liked the feeling of the wall on it because it was cold. So he would and put it on there. So he said leave it on the floor. That's all I can think of.
Wow.
Remember Sider? I don't know if y'all watched The Crew, but I know for a fact I've seen Sider multiple times back when he was younger. Motherfucker really used to just sit there and say, "Yeah, I nut my stomach" and leave it in there.
Yep. Do you know Sidearms?
No.
You know The Crew?
No.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
It's like older YouTubers, but I mean I think they're still.
He was a big thing in 2012. Like,
KYR Speedy.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
I love how we're getting to a point with YouTube celebrities that you're starting to show your age if you know
so on and so forth.
So yeah.
Only use me blade.
Right,
they gotta use me now.
Like the other night in Kotu, I don't know what we were talking about, but I made a joke and I said, insert Ray William Johnson yelling, "Doing your mom!
Doing your mom!
Doing your mom!"
And there's a couple people who's Ray William Johnson? I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
That man used to run YouTube while PewDiePie was coming up.
Yeah.
Then,
it was way before PewDiePie.
Yeah, he died off big time.
Well, he doesn't, that's because
he ran the channel over, right? Somebody else got it?
Yeah, he gave it over, he gave the channel to someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember when all this
people
was coming up.
Because he started doing Your Favorite Martian, and I think he also started writing or illustrating a comic book or something like that.
I think he has a show coming up, right?
Does
he? He branched out like that?
I feel like I seen something just this morning about him owning the rights to some show that he's doing.
See?
Let's talk about self-grooming.
Talk about what?
Self-grooming, dog. Because I be thinking a lot of the men that we work with, they don't be cleaning themselves. They be stink. How you come in the building at 5:23 in the fucking morning and be stink? There's no reason for you to be that stink that early in the damn morning.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Manscaped.
Manscaped ain't gonna help that. You need the extra strength. You need that dove for women. Shit. Goddamn me.
That was just too perfect. That's how you can tell I watch way too many podcasts.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But nah,
the last podcast I listened to was it was a Batman.
Oh, Batman.
Fucking nerd.
No, it was an original. It's not like a podcast like we're doing right now. It's like a audiobook almost.
Nerd.
What the hell is it called?
I watched listen to so many fucking podcasts.
I try to watch podcasts.
Batman Unburied.
Okay.
And it's... I listened to the first episode and half of the second episode, but it's in an alternate Gotham City where Bruce Wayne didn't become Batman. Mm-hmm. He both of his parents are still alive. They're doctors. Bruce is a doctor as well. He does forensic. He's a forensic investigator. He's a medical forensic investigator and all that. and there's like a serial killer called like the Harvester who's like killing people and just harvesting their organs and transplanting them.
I wouldn't know what the name of the Harvester. Nothing at all. Go ahead, Nick.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
So it's like a story more than a podcast. Okay.
I think I've told you this, Josh, but I never told Nick. Before I like started working, like actually working, when I was at AutoZone, I had wanted to be a coroner.
Oh, I did at one point too.
But the only reason why I didn't go through with it because of the money. It was like $1,500 for 2 tests each.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, "Well, why didn't you go to your cousin?" I'm like, I didn't know my cousin owned a funeral home.
I have 2 of my friends are medical examiners.
Yeah, I seen the amount of stuff you have to do to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my friends does that.
Some dedication and some hours.
She did that for the parish, actually, for a while.
For what?
The parish. You know how, like, whenever we go to log in and see our paychecks, it says, "Are you a court?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this is the list of podcasts that I listen to weekly.
God damn.
Yeah.
I don't know, podcasts, I can listen to stuff, but at the same time, it has to be interesting. Like, for me,
oh, yeah, I mean,
I'm always
obviously.
documentary. It's not really podcast,
I also
documentaries.
started listening to, it was called Remember the Game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just basically a guy talking about retro games with one of his buddy, and each episode's a different game. Like, one episode he did Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Another episode he did Mario Paint.
So I've been listening to something similar, except for it's not retro games, it's computer hacks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Darknet Diaries. He literally just talks about, like, ransomware attacks and stuff.
I think I remember you telling. I think I
so good.
I think I listened to a couple of those.
His voice is like, I mean, he's got that voice where you can literally listen to it all day.
Lore's another one that I need to get back into.
Dude,
I also listen to 2 Dungeons.
if y'all can ever
Dragons
put me on a
podcast.
podcast that talks about, like, history shit, because I recently, like, when I was listening to documentaries, dude was like,
You're a big history buff.
yeah,
What kind of history?
it doesn't matter. As long as it's not, like, nothing too boring, like, fucking industrial revolution. I don't care about that shit.
I don't think I have any history stuff. You like true crime?
True crime will work,
I got some good true crime ones.
but, well, hell, let me know.
We'll get together after.
But that shit just, I don't know, that it interests me because I heard it was an iceberg, as a matter of fact, about things that could happen in history that didn't.
Oh, Titanic, got it.
Yeah, it's okay. Nah, it was way better than Titanic. But I didn't notice there was a issue in Russia where when nukes and shit was basically, everybody was testing it, but you weren't supposed to use it. So there was a Russian that was it his equipment? His equipment that glitching was saying we were sending a nuke to them. But he kept the level head and then pressed the button.
I know what you're talking about.
And when I heard that, I was like, bro, I need to get into more history because
It was like literally
could have
seconds
been a
away
World War,
from
yeah.
a nuclear war.
Yeah. And he was like, he held his head calm. It's like, damn, just imagine if he was a hothead motherfucker like, oh, you want to send a nuke?
Oh, that's what we doing.
Send it back, like, damn.
Okay.
But
That's like they had
just-
a whole video game based on a what if scenario. It was I think it was called Turning Point. Game was terrible. Yeah, like shitty first person shooter. But the premise of it was really cool, and it's basically they had the car crash that like basically almost crippled Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
Well, in this alternate timeline, the crash kills him. So because there's no Winston Churchill to rally the Allies and all that in Europe, Hitler takes over Europe and brings the war to the U.S.
And then we find out front line. Dude, those what ifs are so.
It's crazy.
When they're more realistic like that, it makes you think like, damn.
That could have really fucking happened.
Like,
Because like it literally takes place in the 1950s. Like the World War II went into the 1950s,
right.
And like you play as like a steelwork guy. He's like working on a building, and just one day out of nowhere, here comes the Nazis going to invade New York.
And there's the episode of that's the title of the episode. Here comes the Nazis.
But that's just so wild because it really makes you sit there and wonder, like, damn, I would have never been here if that shit happened.
Yeah.
Well, some of us would have been here.
And then you start. I mean, if you think about it too long,
Well, I mean,
what?
Nothing.
What you shaking?
Fuck me all up real quick.
I didn't say shit. I just asked the question.
I mean, if something like that did happen, literally none of us could have been here.
Well, on the other hand, a quarter of me would have been here. technically two brothers.
I was more talking about our relatives getting drafted or killed in the invasion, but you know.
Are you part Native now?
I'm just saying because I had a great grandfather who enlisted in World War II.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
And
you got any souvenirs?
No, he actually never saw combat because by the time he finished basic, the war ended.
Was over. He ain't had no M4, no M16.
No. That might have been his brother-in-law, my great-grandmother's brother, because he was in the Navy, never mind.
Yeah, they didn't do nothing.
I don't say that.
They got kamikaze at most.
Yeah, that was a big thing.
Now, my old store manager, his dad served in World War II, and he drove Higgins boats.
What the fuck is it? Oh,
that's the
troops?
Amphibious vehicles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
like D-Day.
Yeah. Those are called Higgins boats.
It's coming up.
What, D-Day?
Mm-hmm. It's my brother's birthday.
You want to celebrate?
Let's go.
Let's
go to Normandy.
I was about to say going to the beach.
I got asthma. My asthma don't let me run.
My asthma don't let me run either.
That and that Saharan dust that's in the air right now.
Oh, this rain's supposed to be bringing that in right now, like real bad.
How bad we talking?
Like allergies gonna be all kinds of fun.
Great, I'm gonna be spitting out blood again. Yay.
Probably.
You knew that one of those weeks I was spitting out blood constantly and blowing my nose bloody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to say I asked somebody that wanted to see it, but that's just me.
I was like, no, I believe you.
Yeah, I'll take your word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about bad driving, because we've I don't know if you've experienced it, Nick, a lot, but we've experienced some badass driving.
We have a coworker that's
fucking.
He's a really
idiot.
bad driver.
How you cut off your supervisor?
He's a new,
and I realized
he's a new worker.
He wouldn't be able to do them none because that's before the yard.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if he did it in the yard, he could tell something.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Not squatted truck.
Really?
The one like him.
Bitch. Don't ever compare me to that shit.
But he's closer than the other guy.
Coolio.
Oh.
At least he had a fucking disease. This shit is nasty.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But he can't drive worth the shit. He swears he's like...
He cut off...
Yes.
He cut off Mike, didn't he?
I thought you told me Toops.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, wait, no.
No, he cut off...
No. Dom told me.
He cut off Dom.
Wow. Dom and Toops, because he said he was in front.
I was about to say, no. Toops got pissed at Josh one day.
That was a couple of years ago.
He got pissed at me, too, because I was coming from the back. I wasn't speeding. I was going 15 in
Neither was I.
Yeah. That's exactly what he got pissed off.
But he didn't tell me. He told Mike to tell me. He was like, hey, Mike was like, hey, slow down. I'm like, okay.
He came to me in front of everybody and started yelling at me, so we got into it that day.
Yeah.
I hope to never have to get into it with
again.
him. I hope to never have to get into it with him, because I'm not with that yelling shit. I'll meet y'all off the goddamn premises. We could get it in, man to man. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. You might beat my ass. I'm gonna respect you when I come back to work.
However, our coworker, definitely gonna kill somebody one day.
Yeah.
No, from what I heard, he's dead.
He's almost caused 2 major accidents on the way to work this week.
Jesus.
So when I'm leaving here to go to work, we usually meet up at the light right up here on Lapalco in Manhattan. He don't stop for red lights.
This is not New Orleans. And I keep
Literally,
saying,
he don't stop for
I want to see him go to New Orleans and pull that shit.
Jesus.
Exactly.
I-10, somebody gonna pull out.
And they gonna let that thing fly. He talks so, don't get me wrong, I understand we're all men, but why you gotta walk with your chest out the whole time? I'm goofy as hell. I don't need to be serious around y'all. I could care less.
He wasn't there for the storm, that's why.
And they said he was like that the same way.
Yeah, he used to be like that the whole place too.
Because even Bryce was he was telling the way he was talking. I'm thinking, dude, gonna be weird as hell. He come just a normal motherfucker, just wear tight ass. Just wear tight ass pants.
Not as tight as Tony's clothes were.
Yeah.
This dude Tony that used to work with his clothes were so tight. Even was it Brett Todd or was it Mike Lockwood?
It was. I think it was Mike Lockwood. Was like
he came in and said, "Hey, y'all need to get this man some uniforms. His pants are way too tight." And he goes, "No, these are just my pants." He goes, "They shouldn't be."
Yeah, that was the day that they hit the water line.
Yeah.
When they was driving the pylons for the new building.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a fun day.
But
I wasn't there.
But back to dude, it's just I don't understand, bro. Why you have to be so tough? Well, at the end of the day, we all here to have fun and go to and go home and get our check.
Make a couple dollars.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't selling ass, so I don't know about a couple dollars, but
A couple pennies. He said.
Bitch, I'm more the word than that. I ain't no Tijuana hooker.
Okay, a couple nickels.
Oh, this motherfucker couldn't even give me down. Ain't this a bitch? But I don't know. Like, he just has a chip on his shoulder for no reason. There's no reason for you to want to be that fucking rude. To where, I mean, when he first got that mat and I was walking in the kitchen, motherfucker, look, got his food and walked out and went sit in the operating room. I'm just like,
Does he still do that?
No.
he stays away from everybody now.
Yeah.
I really want to piece his ass up. Y'all laughing, but I'm dead ass serious. I hate people that try to be too tough.
Oh my god.
There's no reason for you to try to be that fucking tough.
Jamel's gonna knock him down.
I'm waiting. Matter of fact, fuck that. I'm waiting until one day we gonna do something hard and he drop a fucking motor on his foot. Because he wears fucking Jordans with a big ass hole on the side.
Yeah, he won't wear steel
He says, I got steel toe, but they hurt. Bitch, you gotta wear them, you dumb cunt.
Yeah, it's really gonna hurt when you drop a motor fucking tool on your fucking foot.
He dropped some, he slipped something on his, like he didn't drop it fully on his foot. It was like on the incline to his foot. And Mike like, you good? Yeah, I'm good. I was like, I hope that motherfucker busted.
Cut his toes off.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope it's just a big toe so he walk with a permanent limp. Y'all be laughing, dog, but if you look up, I want to say if you cut off somebody's big toe, it fucks up the equilibrium.
Yeah. Your big toe is what helps you balance.
Yeah. So just imagine he already walked like he fucking Jacoby.
That was like
that
was like some show on Nickelodeon where like the main character's dad didn't have a big toe. And he's like, that was like a running joke. He didn't have a big toe. Like he lost his big toe in this horrific accident. So he like always had a hard time balancing. Fuck, what the hell was that called?
I can't remember which show that was.
And it wasn't like, I don't even think it was the main...
It was a live action show.
It was a live action show, but I don't think it was like the main... Like, show. I think it was like one of those side things.
Yeah. It sounds like some kind of like iCarly.
It wasn't on iCarly though.
That dude, that sounds like some side character on the show.
I mean, you talk about feet and Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
So that's a wide range.
Well, I mean, it was a guy's foot, so...
He didn't care.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, I don't know.
He had Gibby shirtless.
He did have Gibby shirtless.
I recently watched some shit talking about him. He didn't want to come back because he felt...
He's doing alright. He's on the Goldbergs.
Yeah.
What?
He was a Twitch streamer for a while too, wasn't he?
Yeah,
wasn't
he was a DJ.
A DJ. So was Andy Milonakis, so...
But yeah,
what the fuck ever made him famous, dog?
Andy Milonakis show.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that dude.
He's very annoying.
He's annoying as fuck.
That's
his show was hilarious, though.
I never found him funny.
I used to watch his show back then. I was
like, even one of my favorite movies,
Waiting. Also middle school, so...
Even one of my favorite movies, Waiting, he's like the worst part in that fucking movie.
I just don't understand, like...
Because he's a busboy.
I think the best part about him is his theme song. It's my show, I'm Andy Milonakis. It's my show, I'm Schmandy Schmiller. No, alright.
I'm just happy he get called a female.
I love watching him get carded at stores.
Like, I never understood. How can you be mad at that? Just show me your fucking ID.
Hell, I'm like, I find it funny when I get carded.
I find it funny if you get carded too.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Ever since before I turned 21, I never got carded. That shit pissed me off. I'm like, bitch, can you take my ID? You fucking right.
Momo sent me a TikTok the other day where it's like this woman was trying to get into the club. It's like millennials trying to get into the club. And she's like, oh, I don't have my...
Oh, that Blockbuster car one.
Yeah. And it's like a fucking Mentos commercial. Like, it's like pops of Mentos and she pulls a Blockbuster card out of her.
Yeah, you are old enough.
Man, I miss Blockbuster.
I do too.
Man, I had bought a big ass Yoshi from Blockbuster. Don't ask. I have a problem when it comes to plushies. I got a little
have you seen my apartment?
I mean, but this shit more adulty, bro. I walk around with what's them plushies that people used to go crazy over? The little
babies?
No. It's the little dog ones, man. Them bitches used to be expensive.
Hush puppies?
No, fuck. If I remember it, I'm gonna look at it.
I think
they had big ass eyes.
Pound puppies.
It had to be pound puppies or hush puppies.
That's only
that or fucking.
I'd go for some hush puppies.
Fat fuck.
I'm hungry, bro. I haven't eaten yet.
Dude, I was at church. I ate like 5 slices of pizza.
I wanted to get something when I went out, but I'm kind of broke this week. So.
Dude, what are those things called?
Look up pound puppies.
Just look up puppies. Yeah.
You go find the weird side of Reddit.
No, it wasn't these.
No.
This is another TikTok. He's gonna end up on the furry side of Reddit.
Please don't say that.
There was another TikTok where it's like, don't mess with furries. Why? Because if they can afford a $2,000 fursuit, they can sure as hell afford a $10 pipe bomb in my mailbox.
You know, I never realized how much them suits cost.
They are.
Bro, them bitches expensive.
They are expensive as fuck.
Golly, what type of fucking jobs do they have?
Was it Pooch Patrol?
Nah, it
Like that dog?
Nah, it was something that it was something that like little girls used to get.
Or anybody who wanted one?
Nah, that was back in them days when they didn't have all that extra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't think about.
I have no
what
idea.
else you would be thinking of.
They had them big ass eyes with glitter in them. They used to be so much money. It's
Was it a plush or was it like a plastic toy?
plush.
And you sure it's not Beanie Babies?
I mean, I don't think it is. I could double check.
Tie dogs?
The fuck
The
is
beanie boos, whatever. These things?
that? It was similar to that, but it had a hook on it, like to hang on you.
Oh.
It's because
I thought we was going.
I mean, I can see that. You can't see that.
Route. That's not what I was talking about. Oh.
Well, damn. Oh, you thought it was some BDMS shit?
Nope.
Oh. Damn. Damn.
You went way out there.
No, they were keychains. That's like, it's like made of keychains.
Yeah, it was
almost.
basically like Beanie Baby keychain type things.
What the fuck?
That's where I went.
I got lightheaded from laughing. Dear
Oh, God.
This episode of GeekGumbo Podcast is brought to you by my blown out fucking mic.
Nah, fuck that. This episode is brought to you by Pink Guy, bitch.
I think the rain's really getting to us. Is it too late to scrap the ninth turn or
The ninth what?
the ninth start of this podcast?
I think it's a little late. How long have we been going? A little over an hour?
Hour 20?
Hour 20?
But it was dogs, man.
Anybody watch any good movies lately?
I watched Jackass Forever.
Yeah. I watched. So I finally have time to sit and watch movies. So now Sunday mornings we have started watching a Disney movie.
Oh, nice.
So I've seen Encanto. It was alright. I don't know.
I haven't watched it.
What was that other one? Other thing we watched? What's another?
I watched
Turning
40
Red.
ounce butts.
How was Turning Red? I've been kind of curious.
It was good. It was very confusing in the beginning because she turns to the fox thing, and I'm like, do other people see her as a fox or no?
No, I didn't.
Good.
Just keep going, bro.
Ignore whatever he says forever.
I've been
Bounce
watching
that
a lot
ass,
of, like,
bitch.
older movies. Like, I rewatched Armageddon recently.
Okay.
The movie still holds up pretty well.
1942 is that's the last movie I watched.
George Orwell?
I don't
Based off the book?
That's 1984.
Oh.
Thank you.
That's the one you was...
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I didn't know they
I didn't like that,
1984.
dude. It wasn't
I like
accurate
the
to me.
book.
I started reading the book, but it was a copy I bought at McLaughlin's in Terrytown.
Mm.
And it was an old school copy.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
That shit had written in it.
That's
Well,
like,
no, it had the stamp on the side saying, like, what school it was from, but it was so old the book fell apart. Like, the
Yeah.
spine fell apart on it.
What about, like, The Outsiders?
Never read
Never read that one. That was, like, two books that I picked up randomly one day, and then... For whatever reason, they hooked me so much that I read them all. Like
I thought you were going to say,
completely.
like, you read them because, like, they were required reading in school.
Mm-mm. I think the George Orwell one.
1984.
I think that one was a requirement, but I got into it, so I just like finished the whole thing before.
The only books I remember, like, the only things I remember that was required reading throughout high school for me was, one was Into Thin Air.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, that book was so fucking boring. Because it's literally about people who go on an expedition to Mount Everest and they end up eating each other or something.
Oh, dude, I watched the documentary. They got a couple of them alive.
Yeah.
They plane crash, right?
I can't remember. Like I said, it was when we were evacuated for Katrina, and I was in Indiana, and for some reason they put me in advanced English, and they're like, "Oh, you have to read this book to stay in the class," and the book was so goddamn boring. I wanted to kill
I have a hard time reading books now. Like
They have to grab me, and I have to be able to read it
Yeah.
on my own
Like-
time and not forget.
But then
I have Go Nitro up there, and I think I've read half of it, and I can't go back to finish the rest of it. That's Jeremy.
yeah, Jeremy Dooley's book.
Dude, I got a book with, I forgot the name of it. I got it from my old school. It's a good book because it's a time trip. So basically, every time dude dies, he becomes another person. He comes back on a train. Each time he dies, he has to come back on a train, and he has to keep coming back. But I've read half of it, and
that sounds like Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
No, I forgot.
I was thinking Looper.
Whenever I get home, I'll try to remember because don't get me wrong, it's a great book, but it's just every time I get to the where I stopped, I'm like,
it's just hard to keep going sometimes.
It's lackluster.
I would rather watch the movie at this point now.
That's actually kind of similar to a manga I have called Apollo's Song, and it's about a guy who like detests the concept of love. So like he pisses off the goddess of love, so she basically makes him immortal and makes him go through endless loops of falling in love, and then the woman dies, then he dies, and then he's reincarnated.
So infinity blue balls.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Heart blue balls.
Yeah,
blue
it is like
castrate yourself. Fuck it.
It's like it was rough to read through the first time.
God damn. Yeah, I would rather just watch the movies at this point.
Books
take too much time.
We were also required to read To Kill a Mockingbird.
I do like that one.
Yeah.
I did not like To Kill a Mockingbird.
You know who I fucking hated?
I'm thinking of A Time to Kill.
W.D. Du Bois. No, is that whoever? It was one of the fucking books I had to read for an early college program. The book was great, but the author was fucking annoying with other books, dude.
Oh really?
Oh, J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. Fucking bitch. That shit was stupid.
No, A Time to Kill is a good one though.
I tried reading it when I was young. I was reading Harry Potter and Goblet of Fire.
They also made us read The Tragedy of Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
That was rough.
I never could get into the Harry Potter stuff. Even the movies, I have a hard time getting into. And I'm sitting here playing RuneScape stuff.
And look, I've read all the Harry Potter books.
Oh, you a big fucking nerd.
I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter either.
But you read them all.
But I read them all. I read them all, and like y'all know me, I'm more of a Star Wars guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I actually have it tattooed on me, so.
We know.
So do I.
Yeah.
I'm a virgin when it comes to tattoos. I ain't got shit but a couple of moles.
Just make sure your artist doesn't do.
I showed you what I want. Well,
yeah,
I showed him. No, I have showed you.
You've showed me.
Yeah, you showed both of us.
It's just, hopefully your tattoo artist doesn't do what some artists do to virgins when they get their first tattoo.
You want to slap the shit out of my
They
shit?
slap the shit out of it.
Punch the shit out of it.
They'll literally finish like you cut, G.
Yeah, they got me.
We're gonna slap each other. We're gonna slap each other. One of us.
Thankfully, mine didn't.
Mine did, but I didn't go to a very good place either. So
yeah. When I got my first tattoo, I'm literally just sitting there taking. The artist's like, "Is this your first tattoo?" I was like, "Yeah, why?" You're sitting really still for somebody.
My shit hurt the first one.
Cause I want something to do my forearm. Like, yeah, I nerd. What the fuck?
Good job.
Thank you.
My forearm was probably my least painful tattoo.
But I want a big, I want a nice little Sasuke on my shit with a little heart with my mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this one was probably the least painful.
That's it. Most painful one for me was definitely the one on my chest.
You should get your hair done.
No.
There you go, dude. Right
no.
You should like a compass rose on top of your head.
No. After watching that episode of Ink Masters, where the dude wanted Yeah. No, he passed out.
Oh shit.
Like the dude wanted tribal all on his head, and
that's
because of the machine pounded on his skull, he literally his blood pressure dropped and he passed out.
Kyle Dunbar follows me on Twitter. I'm very proud of that.
That's pretty dope.
Because I asked him one day when how he got his neck tied, and he had told me, and then he followed me. I'm like, awesome.
Yeah,
that's pretty
kind
dope.
of fangirl.
That shit looks like it hurt.
Yeah.
They said that's a painful spot because it's so tender. And then as men with Adam apples.
Oh yeah.
You hit this, you can just touch this shit. You can feel that shit.
This one on my chest was the worst one for me because I could literally feel the vibrations from the machine in the base of my skull.
Have you guys ever did something felt like you want to piss yourself?
No.
Yeah, but I can't talk about it here.
Okay. The fucking reaction time.
But no, literally, when I finished, all this down here up to the base of my skull was numb.
Yeah. My first one hurt so bad because it was too high up.
Oh yeah.
So it was just hitting bone.
You were hitting on bones.
So I got
on
this one, and it was supposed to be a little bit farther down, but he put it too high, so all this is bone, basically.
Yeah. You didn't tell him
there was no telling. I put it on. He goes, "Looks good," and I'm like, "Yeah, I think it looks it." Yeah. It looks good. I mean, I didn't pay for it, so it's cool. I mean, my mom didn't pay for it. This was after I graduated fire training.
Oh, okay.
It was actually the night I graduated.
Nice. So it was more of a congratulatory gift.
Yeah.
See, my parents will absolutely refuse to pay for any of my tattoos.
My mom refused
mom's
to watch.
cool. Matter of fact, make y'all laugh. When I was younger and I first turned 18, I asked my mom if I could go to a strip club with my friends in the back. They're like, "You asked your mom?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, with your own money." I don't know why people always think my mom's stuck up. You gotta meet my mom.
Your mom's great. I love your mom.
Just don't get on the bad side.
Understandable.
She's very sweet.
She will threaten to shoot you.
Yeah,
yeah. She can probably get off too because she takes a lot of meds.
I've heard her say some things.
I mean, if I die, I die.
Yeah, they ain't gonna find your body though.
That's
cool.
cool.
In the gator.
If I die, I die.
In every house.
Good luck with that.
Because I think I have no will, so it would go directly to my parents.
Oh, damn.
Well.
Time to make a little family trip.
I'll make a little will.
Oh, man,
Will he or will he not?
It's just, I don't know, man. I realize, like, being around y'all, I really can't be myself, because, I mean, I'm going to be myself regardless, because, you know.
Yeah, that's the problem. This is actually an intervention.
You know what? Fuck you, guys. This ain't no intervention. I don't do drugs anymore.
Or any less.
Yeah, I can't really do any besides the legal ones that I take.
No, they're called drug tests now.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
They get you randomly.
Yeah, that's why I can't do shit. All I do is drink from time to time. But next
still,
week, I'm definitely.
There's still one guy that we work with that I'm surprised hasn't got hit with a random and failed.
I mean, he kind of big, so.
It says he hasn't got hit with a random since they started him.
Yeah.
Damn. Lucky fuck.
Because, like, even Mike caught him one day. Like, he didn't catch him actually smoking it, but, like...
He smelled it on him.
No, he found the tobacco and stuff from where he had cut the gar and emptied it. It was next to his car in the parking lot at work.
Why the fuck?
Yeah.
And he said he didn't smoke it there, but he did say he rolled it there.
Like, why?
Why?
Yeah.
I mean, like, me being honest, when I used to be going through shit, I used to try to, like, take multiple pills at one time to, you know.
Okay, but you also weren't at a job that drug tested you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about even before I was at that shit lot place, I was just trying to end everything. I was trying to go have a concert with all my dead rappers shit. I'm not trying to be in that bitch, pump up the party, you know. Trying to go have a concert with Michael Jackson, you know, because he touched kids. But, yeah, I was trying to have a little concert, man.
Miranda Cosgrove, is that you?
Dan Schneider.
Bring all my bitches back.
Bitches back. And the funniest part
Give them
is,
some socks.
I'm really enjoying the shit out of this. The funniest part is, I know for a fact, once I get home, I'm going to play COD and just cry. Because I'm going to get pissed off, then I'm going to go play 2K and get pissed off, and then I'm going to just turn the fucking game off and just sit with my mom, and then I'm going to get pissed off and watch YouTube and go to sleep. On everything I love, I'm going to just sit in pure silence.
Time.
Dude, I want to get Skate again. They need to bring Skate back already,
They are.
bro.
They are.
No, I need it now.
Well, let's not rush it. I think it's like
actually
small development teams doing it now.
Oh shit, like a fan service?
It's still being done by EA, but it's like a small team from.
So at least they should take more time.
There was actually something I saw the other day that EA was supposedly in talks to be bought out by like ABC or NBC Studios, but it fell through.
It might be for the best.
What about that Elon shit? He said they still pause on his payment. Trying to buy Twitter for what, 12 billion?
46 billion.
Fuck.
It was in the 40s. It was either 42 or 46.
So can you imagine the amount of pussy I could buy with that?
At least 2.
Nah, I'm going to OnlyFans and going crazy.
For 1 month, because I ain't.
You gotta buy OnlyFans.
Nah, that's too much work.
I am the fan. I was looking at Skate to see if they've said anything new. They've been doing a lot of like free codes and stuff for like Skate 2, Skate 3, like older games.
I ain't gonna lie,
cool.
Skate 2 serves with my funnest moments, bro. Skate 3 was okay, but Skate 2 was my shit.
I still have Skate 3 on my Xbox. Even when I got the new one, I still go back and hit up some of my favorite spots on there.
If you ever get on Skate 2, I think the servers is still on, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'd have to re-download it.
See,
or
that's his
rebuy
fucking problem. My shit is all on this.
Alright.
Yes, my Skate 2 has a fucking big ass chip in it like somebody ate the bitch.
But you still have to download it if you have the disc now.
I play ball on 360.
I wouldn't have that one, but I'm saying like even new stuff, like you still have to download it if you have the disc.
Plus 3 poison, bitch.
I go buy an
I'm
anti-poison
about to say-
pot right now. Don't play with me,
I'm about to
boy.
say, are we playing fucking D&D now? We got +3 poison going on over here.
See, you're a fucking nerd. I was talking about Pokemon, you whore.
Oh, I was thinking RuneScape.
Motherfuckers got 3 separate nerds, goddamn.
And that's why we're calling GeekGumbo. Because it's just a mix of 3 nerdy fucking things. Just mixing up the pot. We should do a D&D thing, I'm just saying.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know what the fuck. I know it's Dungeons and Dragons, but that shit look complicated. I seen the fucking size of the dice. That shit too much.
They have homebrew campaigns for D&D that like make things very simple.
So I listen to 2 D&D podcasts, and they basically just play the game and they're just talking. And it's fucking hilarious.
So basically like what we're doing now.
Yeah, but there's a storyline to it. And
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing crazy shit.
I mean, we can...
Dungeons and Daddies.
That's the one that's the main one I'm talking about.
I was about to say some fruitcake shit. I can't see that.
Even Rooster Teeth has one that's really
You missed
good.
it, Nick. The first time when Josh took me out, we went to Baton Rouge.
We went on a really nice date.
Highly.
We held hands.
Okay.
You said I took you out.
I mean, technically he did.
I did.
I'm pretty sure Holly was very annoyed with me at the end of the day.
I'm pretty sure she was very confused about you, and I know this because I live with her. I had to explain to her that is not normal.
Everybody was fucked up.
I'm the one she finds annoying.
No, she don't find anybody annoying. Well, she did find some people annoying, but we don't talk to them no more, so it's cool.
Well, damn, I guess he ain't talking to me no more.
No.
Here, ain't you, motherfucker?
You right. But nah, that shit was funny because, like, it was my first time going out with anybody with work. And I enjoyed the fuck out of myself. Meeting Henry was funny as shit.
Henry.
Okay.
I took him to the mall in Louisiana.
Why would you submit your wife to that?
She loves Henry, so I don't know what you're talking about.
She wasn't with us the ride there, though.
No, she wasn't.
She was at work.
Yeah, she met us at the mall.
She met us afterwards.
Okay. I was about to say.
She loves Henry, though. Like, since day one that we met.
I don't get no love.
She don't mind you. She asks about you all the time.
Yeah, it looked like she just cares about my mother's cookies.
She loves your mother's cookies.
Nick, have you ever tried my mother's cookies?
His mom makes
No,
tea
I
cookies,
so.
and they're fucking delicious.
She made some recently.
I don't really eat them. However,
They're not like them big, thick ass ice and shit.
They're not super sweet, but they're really
They're
good.
naturally sweet. Because, diabetic and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, she...
God, what did never mind.
It's just
had it, then I lost it.
Well, no, it was something. It was something. Holly like made a joke about me about something. I forget
there's
what she
so
told me
many
about.
of those.
Yeah.
The fucking nutsack head.
No.
You missed me going in on Jude's head too. I said,
You always go in on Jude's head.
Nah, bro. Cause I said it looked like a nutsack when you gotta open the creases up and go in between. Somebody said you have to use vinegar.
I asked him if he had to get in there into the folds when he takes the shower to make sure they were nice and clean. That's all.
I mean,
It's not like at lift stations. I used to walk up to Nick at lift stations and swipe my card in the back of his neck.
I know for a fact he's getting. Even though he said the fat jokes don't get to him, I'm an aggravating person. I can say it myself, dude. I know for a fact he's getting to him because he starts to like try to bring up the $10 situation and shit.
That's when it starts getting too far. That's when he brings it up.
Yeah. He get
However,
mad.
he can take the jokes because he dishes them bitches out too.
Yeah.
But that should be funny, dude. Like, it takes a lot to get me frustrated, I guess. Not sexually.
I know. I try so.
Bitch, you thought!
I don't know if this is the best podcast we've ever done or the worst podcast we've ever
You
done.
can suck my ass.
This is gonna really teeter. I mean, we're gonna have to be the judge because no one else is gonna watch it.
Oh shit!
Because we are really bad at promotion.
It's definitely a lot different than what we normally do.
Well, fuck you.
No.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
No.
Calm your horses.
Yeah.
All right. Just asking. That's what happened when you on that body armor.
Please sponsor us. We need money.
I mean, shit. If you get sponsored by body armor, just give me them. I'll drink for free.
I'll drink one or two. I've never really had them.
They're good.
Was it because I can't afford them constantly?
I don't like the way he said that shit. Like I'm making major.
I know he does the same shit to me.
But I buy monsters and stuff, so I would have to buy that and this. Is what I mean. I can't add that into my rotation of things I need to buy.
These are good, but the caffeine ones have a little back though. Like
yeah.
Aftertaste.
Thank you.
You know where I'm at. I can't really get to a store that much. I mean, I can, but I don't like to leave from where I'm at very often.
Fucking lazy cunt.
No, it's not lazy. It's that I'm worried the second I leave, somebody's gonna pull up, be like, "Where the fuck are you? Where you at? Why you not here?"
Gotta spit on.
I don't even go to lunch.
Yeah, that's true.
I just sit there.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. We go to lunch and that should be wild.
At least you get a lunch. We don't.
I mean, technically, Jacoby gonna get a lunch regardless.
I still get a lunch.
We still get a lunch, but it's like
It's not really. It's more of let me go get this shit and come right back.
yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing: you also get off 30 minutes earlier than
Yeah.
you should.
Then we should. I was about to say.
You get off 30 minutes earlier than us.
That's why I get off 30 minutes earlier. I don't get a lunch.
Well, you get home.
If y'all didn't get a lunch, y'all would get off at 2 as well.
Yeah.
And that's why if we had a lunch, we'd be getting off at 4:30 then instead of 4.
Right.
Y'all don't need a lunch. Well, some of y'all don't need lunches.
Oh,
I said that with a plural. Lunches.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker need to stop eating. Fuck. I know his heart be going through his shit. Motherfucker be sitting there.
Let's say the diet didn't last very long
Bruh,
this time.
and the fucked up part is, I was being real with him. I'm like, bro, you actually losing weight. That's good. Thank you.
Well, I'm
That's
doing
when
it,
you
man. I'm working
I
my
went
ass
and bought
off.
Popeyes and I threw it to the birds because I felt guilty.
So that's the problem. He has like the one day he has a weakness and it's just that's it.
And what killed me, I'm like, I think that's when he really started hitting me because I was telling him, just because you drinking all this water and all that fruit ain't shit.
Hey, we're recording a podcast. Be quiet out there. Right.
I ain't say that, but it's just I
Strike
think that's the reason why he got pissed at me for that simple fact of I was telling him, I was being real with him. You can eat as healthy as you want, all the fruits, water.
Mm-hmm.
If you sitting in that one fucking spot,
If you're not exercising,
it's just gonna turn into sugar. and You gonna be fat as shit.
And we all know he doesn't like.
Fuck no, he ain't walking around that
He
bitch.
doesn't walk around at work. He uses the truck.
Shit, he gonna walk to that fucking vending
Thank you
machine.
for listening to the Shit Talk podcast.
The difference is, I tell him to his face, I don't give a fuck. No disrespect to y'all saying it like that. But I know for a fact, bro, you catch me outside, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not a confrontation type person.
Well, I'm not either. I'm just gonna whip your ass and piss on you. Maybe not piss on you, because I ain't R. Kelly, but I'll whip your ass.
Trip, trip, trip.
Man.
Holy shit.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Boondocks come back. I don't think it's gonna work in this.
It would never work in this year, but that was a great show.
Man, R.P. John Witherspoon, man.
Yeah.
That shit really. I don't know,
R.I.P.
like.
Soap.
What?
Soap was the one that died, right?
Who the fuck is Soap?
Modern Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare 3.
Is that when he died?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who died in 2?
Ghost.
Ghost died, that's right. R.I.P. Ghost.
So we go from talking about a black man to a white man. Wow.
Actually, Ghost never took his
Yeah, you
mask
don't know what
off,
color
so...
Ghost
Motherfucker, you know his voice actor.
That
No,
don't
I
mean nothing. Actually, I don't know who his voice
Y'all just remember, fuck, I'm talking shit.
Yeah, bitch.
Shit, I can't spell ghost sometimes.
I know you're not really interested in the new Call of Duty, right?
Not really.
Come on, stop being a
What about
pussy,
you?
man.
See, this is why I had him on. 'Cause
Dude,
I needed a Call of Duty person.
I have not been interested in a Call of Duty since the Modern Warfare remake.
Okay.
I haven't touched them out. Like, if I'm lying, the last time I touched the COD before Vanguard and Cold War, I was in high school. That was like Black Ops 3.
Oh, no, I played 2019 COD.
Just want that to be said. We go from talking about John fucking Witherspoon to that bullshit.
It's called Topics, and I'm trying to stick on one.
so talking about, okay. All right.
Don't you start with me, boy.
Now I'm a boy. I see how the fucking the goddamn
Oh my god.
the fucking
No, don't go, man. I'm having an existential crisis over here. This motherfucker saying, yeah, back in high school in Black Ops 3, and I'm like...
Nah, that was my graduating year, bro.
When did Black Ops 3 come out? What year? What year did you graduate?
2016.
I was about to say it was 2016.
Well, fuck you.
Oh my god.
Old ass motherfucker.
I know, that's why it took me off. I graduated in 2012.
Damn.
I graduated the year before you started high school.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. They had a stupid rule back when I was younger that, who the fuck made that rule?
You had to actually pass your grades?
Boy, fuck you. No, it was, what the fuck?
I know, y'all have, in Mississippi, if you got an F on either of your 9 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
didn't matter if the average was a passing grade, if you got an F That was it. They're like, nope, you failed the class.
What?
Jeez.
The hell with that? What's the point of even going? Just let me take the test then.
Like if you got an A your first 9 weeks and you got an F your second 9 weeks, nope, you fail. Even though the combined average would have added up to a passing grade.
Right.
Nope, you got an F, you failed.
Shit, I would have been cutting somebody's throat.
I've been suing.
But not like Bush had made a rule. You have to be 5 before September. Of course, y'all know now my birthday's in November, so I had to technically repeat without repeating. If that makes sense, I had to go back.
That
I
happened
didn't
to
fail, but
that
I had
happened
to
to my
start
sister.
late,
so you still were better anyway because you're older.
That happened to my sister when we moved to Mississippi. She had to repeat
Because
school
if you weren't fucking 5,
because the cutoff dates were different between Mississippi and Louisiana.
I mean, I know you dealt with that problem because later in the year, so you was always older in your grades, right? Because you had to start school later. Same with me.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
I was always older.
That's why I was like 22 when I graduated. Or
I was
something
20.
Like that.
But the thing is, a lot of people didn't know my age because I don't look my age.
I was about to say I've been. Okay.
How old was I when I graduated?
You better not ever say you.
Graduated in 2012. We're in what, 22 right now? So that's
Yeah,
10 years
22.
ago.
18.
That don't sound right. I don't know.
know
I just know I started school later.
You're what, 27?
Almost 28, so I'd have been
So-
19 when I graduated.
That's about how old I was.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
like less than a month off from turning 19 when I graduated.
Yeah.
Either way it go, at least y'all had people probably like
And,
Nick probably got look old his whole life.
no,
But-
I
No,
actually,
he used to have hair.
Oh
So-
shit! So he
yeah,
just look like a
I
groomer.
did look young. At
When I first met Nick, he had hair.
He just look like a groomer.
Fuck you.
It's even funnier because me and Nick weren't friends in high school.
That makes
We didn't
sense. I can
become
see two
friends until
crowds.
lift stations.
Two opposite
Yeah.
crowds.
We knew each other in high school, and that was about it.
We had mutual friends.
Yeah, but we
That's
never
normally how
talked.
that shit go.
And then he graduated, I graduated, and then I started at the parish in 2018.
Then you seen his
Well,
like
And I was like, Nick, right?
Well, that and he also, his mom and his dad lived down the road from where my house is now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know that street right in front of his house that like looks to the other street? You went down there.
I don't even remember shit. Cause
Well, if you was to look down that one street, that was my old house. Was straight
Yeah.
down there.
so y'all used to like
No,
doc.
no, we were not friends.
Y'all used
I
to
didn't
doc?
even know him.
Y'all used to doc.
Yeah. He knew my brother. My brother
Yeah.
used to
It
go
must
hang
be
out.
nice to have fucking siblings, man.
Mm.
It's
My
nice
man.
now. I
I'm
like,
Yeah.
married to miscarriages. So
I like my brother now.
I wouldn't know.
I'm the same with my sisters. Like, as we got older, it's like, okay, yeah, we're cool, but younger, no, fucking hate
Yeah,
it.
me and my brother never got along when he was younger. He used to beat me up.
I think that's like
That makes
every. I
sense.
think that's every.
Yeah, I think that's how it goes.
That's
He used
how
to
it
like
is.
throw me out the window and laugh at me as I tried to climb back in. Until I was like, you know what, fuck you, and I walked across, like I walked around to the front of the house and knocked on the door.
You walked?
And
So you didn't answer the question?
I had to get my parents to let me in. They was like, what the fuck are you doing outside?
See, that's Luscious hair right there.
Right there?
Right there.
Right there, right there.
I showed Tubes this fucking picture. That motherfucker like, I like your hair. You should have it like that, huh?
Never again.
But like, fuck that. Let's talk about the bonding situation with me showing up to work during that storm for the first time. When I
I wasn't even gonna bring that up.
Oh,
Nah, fuck
I
that.
wasn't there for that.
He
You
was.
That was the first night, wasn't it?
Nah, it don't matter. I had that bitch on repeatedly.
Yeah,
No, I guess I shouldn't. pay
but no,
attention.
you weren't. No, he wasn't there quite yet when we started ribbing on each other.
The first night y'all were there, I came in late because I was on midnight shift. They told me I didn't have to come in as early. I can come in for my normal shift. So I didn't show up till like 11.
Man, I'm still trying to understand what's wrong with me wearing pink pants.
I don't think there was anything wrong with it. I think it just took everybody off guard.
Shit, I mean, I'm just.
Well, just that, and also we're about to go through a major hurricane. Humor's
Yeah.
the best
Yeah.
outlet.
It's the same thing with like funerals for me.
Yeah, because
You know-
I'm being laughing at church like, who the fuck is
because
that?
I mean, you know, you were getting made fun of for your pink pants. Daniel's getting made fun of because of his fucking
Nah,
baby
hold
Yoda
up.
pajamas.
That motherfucker
He
was tripping.
deserved it.
He was tripping.
And
Them
fucking
niggas was tight.
fucking Jude come in looking like he come on from Cell Block C.
Big ass orange fucking stance.
fucking
But the thing is, though, it's like everybody and Mike and I'm like, bro, if I was fucked up, I'll fuck your daughter. Don't do that.
I think that's all it was though. Everybody was just trying to cope.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what to expect, so everybody was just
Yeah.
trying to cope with it.
Shit, I can't remember y'all was hating
Well,
on my magic.
because-
Look who fucking was good.
Hey, you were comfortable.
Well,
Hey, I
we-
slept good as fuck on that couch.
I slept pretty good on mine.
I haven't slept.
You most definitely did.
Whoa.
That's exactly what the fuck you were doing.
That's why I went to my own room.
Because
and told Jacoby to come in there because I knew his ass snored like crazy.
Because Ida was the first storm I had to like actually stay.
Same.
Yeah, same here.
That's how I got to even though I was already cool with this motherfucker because he tried to basically kidnap me.
I didn't try.
You did.
I did kidnap.
We did have Delta the previous year,
Yeah,
but we don't really kind of count that.
We didn't get rain.
A flashback.
Yeah,
we didn't even get rain.
We didn't even get rain. Right?
It was
just wind.
It was Zeta that technically like we got a lot of wind and rain, but they never called anybody in for it.
No,
I was in the plant by myself during Zeta.
Yep.
Damn.
It was just me.
But for Delta, they called everybody in,
and we had to sleep in our cars because
the
building wasn't done yet.
Yeah.
I'm happy I came at the right time basically.
I don't know. Delta was nice. I put my windows down. That breeze, that breeze was so nice.
I fucking hated Delta.
Once Denny went away, that breeze was so good.
I fucking hated Delta because I was on midnight to 8 shifts.
Oh, so
and they called everybody in at 7 o'clock, and they're like, no, Nick, you can come in at your regular shift. So we all made a good bit of overtime. I didn't make shit.
They told him just to come in for his regular shift.
But
he got screwed.
I only got like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because by the time my shift was over at 8 a.m., they still hadn't said we could go home.
Mm-hmm.
So we stayed until noon.
I wanted to fight motherfuckers that gave them nasty ass ham sandwiches.
Dude, I still can't ham sandwiches.
Luckily, that shouldn't be a problem this
time. I heard they switched them out.
Like,
well, they fired them towards the end.
Oh, well, that's even.
And they never paid them.
That's even better.
Well, like my mom the other day, she was like, "I'm thinking about making ham sandwiches for dinner."
I don't know, bro, because one of us was really almost throwing up eating that shit.
That's why your ass got kidnapped too.
Yeah, you.
I told you about that.
No,
he was eating a fucking ham sandwich and like almost throwing up.
It was like anytime
I know there was that one sandwich he was eating. And you were like, Nick, this tastes like sour.
Yeah, nah.
This one he was eating and said it tasted sweet, and I'm like, sweet? It should not taste sweet, bro.
With them nasty ass Fritos. Why the fuck they kept giving us them fucking regular Fritos too? That
because
shit
they ran out of other chips from the fucking variety pack they had.
I was good with the Fritos. I didn't care.
I fucking hated Fritos.
Now,
if they had sent us some if they had sent us some cans of chili and some shredded cheese, make some Frito pie.
I know what used to kill me when I was first working with T. Dude, that motherfucker then when what the fuck the old black dude name is? Mo was barbecuing. This motherfucker working on the bleach line. I'm like, bro, I'm hungry.
I didn't eat any.
Matt came and got me, and I was like, thank you, Matt.
I didn't eat any of the food Mo made.
You scared he was gonna poison you?
No, just because I know how he was.
Oh.
And he'd have been like a week later, he'd be like, "Come on, man, you can't do that. I made all that food for you."
Oh,
I don't know. I just didn't trust it.
Well, he knew who my uncle was, and apparently my uncle and him didn't get along.
No, they didn't.
So he didn't.
We both worked there with your uncle. Remember?
He didn't do that shit right. Oh, my uncle warned me about T2 beforehand, so I didn't know how low.
All I'm saying is I was scared to eat anything he made for the simple fact I felt like he was gonna hold it over you.
Yeah. I would have said, yeah, that's cool. You made that food with free will. I ain't tell you to make it, motherfucker.
Well, I went to my grandma's house. That was like towards the end.
Yeah.
I was going to my grandma's house and she would make something to eat.
But that's funny. Like that's the first time.
Hamburgers.
I was
so when I didn't know about like how Josh is, like he's an actual cool person. Because I never had somebody show compassion except my mama. So I'm like, when he was like, I could bring you home. I'm like, the fuck you mean? And it was weird though because I never had nobody like.
Is that when you kidnapped him?
No.
No, this was a little bit after. Yeah. I kidnapped him and brought him to Burger King.
Yeah, because I was dead ass trying to eat.
I was trying to eat that sandwich, and I was like, "No, we ain't doing this."
Like how you just did that, I would ask you like chewing on the shit.
Yeah.
So
he grabbed that bitch out of my hand and threw it away.
Sure the fuck did.
Oh fucking that.
So I was trying to goddamn car. And we got to Burger King, and I was like, "What do you want?" He goes, "I don't want nothing, bro. I'm good." I was like, "Either you gonna say you want something, or I'm gonna buy you everything that they got on the menu right now, and you gonna eat something."
That's literally how he is.
Yeah, I wasn't trying.
We wasn't about to do that shit.
At least now I'm
the night that there was one night where
we also didn't know each other really then. You had just started not long ago.
Yeah.
Cause he always offered, like he even offered to bring me home, and I was like, no, I'm good, thank you. Cause Ron, I know he was a good man, but he pissed me off doing that. One time I asked that boy if he could bring me home because it was about to rain. He's like, well, you ever tried thinking about a bike? Bitch, you could have just said no.
Just say no, bro.
And what used to kill me, Mike used to be like, why don't you ask T? Fuck him. I'd rather piss on my leg than walk home. He live right down there. Why you don't ask him to pick you up? No.
No, I'm good.
Y'all don't know how this little bastard reacts.
Uh-oh. Went idle too long?
Yeah. I forgot about it for a minute.
Oof.
That's when you have a good conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's really sad? I looked up my activity on this account.
Mm-hmm.
I have 162 days in game.
What if this was just a blank and it just split my shit?
162 days.
I'd call you Brandon Lee.
162 days in game.
Jesus.
This account was made in 2007.
I can't be mad. If you see my Cold War hours, I put a lot of fucking time into that
I never
game.
played Cold War. I played 2019 Call of Duty, and then I jumped to Vanguard. And I only got Vanguard because
I thought
you had it.
2019.
I mean, I only got
Call of
Van-
Duty was Cold War.
No, it was my
That was Modern Warfare.
No, that was 2018.
No,
2019.
2019. 2020 was Cold War.
2021
And
was
then 21
Vanguard.
was Vanguard.
Oh, okay.
Shut up, you non-card playing whore.
Yeah, that's how I got my status. That's how I got these bad boys right here. I love these things, but I've really thought about selling them lately.
So I got
Don't do that.
They're going for like
$1,400.
$400 on eBay.
Don't
God
do
damn.
that.
$400, Nick.
1,429 hours.
I need
God
food in
damn.
my fridge, Nicholas.
Look at my KD. My KD is actually deep. I got a .99.
Buy these?
What the fuck I'm gonna do with that? My
200
fat ass
bucks.
head can't even fit the shit.
Yeah, they adjust. 200
Bitch.
They work. I
don't
charged
need-
them.
I don't need no shit. I'll be fucking around going doing spec op missions in my house with this bitch.
Your mom would be sitting on the couch like, what the fuck are you doing?
Don't worry about this. Mind your business.
Who's in the house?
Don't worry about this. I'm training. I'm see my butterball ass trying to do a
Holy
tactical roll and that
shit.
bitch and run into something. Fuck you.
He's gonna look like your brother during Katrina.
Oh my
Like
god.
this.
Officer Dangle.
Oh my god, dude.
I got a .99 and how the hell do I have a positive KD somewhat?
I don't know, cause you got good
Nah,
at it.
Vanguard is ass, dog. You spawn and die.
Mm.
Oh, I almost got my shotgun gold. I just needed to get 50 headshots with the setup thing on.
You good?
Yeah,
Need to go?
yeah.
Oh.
I was about to say if y'all want to continue recording after I leave,
Go for another 2 hours.
I ain't got shit. I'm pretty sure I'm just going home.
I'm gonna
Let's
get
hit
in.
this 2 hour mark and then we'll roll.
Okay.
You got
That's
3
3
more
minutes.
minutes?
Okay.
4 more minutes?
So
Go like 5 minutes, that way I can cut out.
So
Shit I need to
hey,
cut out.
fuck you.
I have a running tab.
The real question is, why don't you fuck with? Do you fuck with FPSs in general or just not COD?
I just don't fuck with COD anymore. FPSs I can kinda deal with. I don't know. I guess I just like
picture you as more of a Halo guy on some shit. A Halo and MMOs.
because I did play Halo at one point,
That's because you don't play this shit like that.
but I don't know. I've gotten older and my tastes change.
I guess I'm just so used to getting my
Nick used to
violent
play
act
COD.
out.
I did, yeah. Like
We
you
played
know,
COD together a few times.
Mhm.
I'm used to get my violent tendencies out, so
Accurate.
I guess I just don't have violent tendencies anymore.
I do. I still do. I want to punch shit. Yeah.
But
Nick plays a lot of. You play a lot of RPGs.
I do play a lot of RPGs.
He's better. I can't do RPGs because I can't sit through cutscenes. I gives no fucks what goes on.
I can do
It
RPGs, but
depends.
I need to be into it.
I bought Assassin's Creed. Fuck.
Odyssey?
Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed fun.
Odyssey, and I skip so many of them fucking cutscenes. I don't be knowing what the fuck going on.
It depends on really how invested the game's got me in. Like, honestly, though, if a game just loses my interest and I can't sit through the cutscenes, I'm like, okay, well,
Skip.
Or
I'll stop playing it and I'll come back to it and see if it.
I
see
played
if
the
my
original Kingdom
stuff
Hearts
changed.
PS2.
Mhm.
I enjoyed it, but I skipped all the fucking cutscenes. I can't.
That's kind of crazy because
can't
you
stand it.
couldn't skip cutscenes.
Oh
in
no, I
the
left it
PS2
running and
version.
get the fuck on. And it wasn't my game anyway, so
I was about to say,
I mean,
'cause, like, it wasn't
I just
until
played the actual like Smash.
wasn't until the
shit.
PS3 version where you could actually press the pause button and skip cutscenes.
I mean,
Assassin's
that's like-
Creed, when you beat Brotherhood, you couldn't skip the whole cutscenes on the end.
Nope. That's like with even like RuneScape. I don't. There's a lot of people that get into like the lore and stuff.
Fucking nerd.
There's a lot of people that like to get into the lore of it, and I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm hitting spacebar. I have 6 quests I need to do. for this one place that I've been trying to get into for like 2 years.
And your character's just standing there doing fire making.
Yeah, it's double XP weekend. I'm not wasting it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'll just sit there and spam spacebar until the dialogue stops. Don't do that.
Or like it also depends on how far I am into the game. Like
what you
one of the
doing,
games,
bro? Leave it as a sock value, fucker.
like one of the games I was playing earlier this year, Tokyo Xanadu. By the time I got near the end of it, it was like I was so apathetic to the fucking plot and shit. I was like holding the skip button.
Look at this motherfucker trying to be professional and shit.
I was on Discord, messaging somebody back. Mind your business. How about that?
I blew my dick off right now.
And with that, thank you for listening, everybody. Thank you for Jamel coming in, being such a good sport.
Maybe he'll come back.
If they let me.
Yeah, we'll think about
I'm
it.
of a darker variety. That's getting cut out.
No, it's not. I'm keeping it. You said it. It's alright. As long as I didn't say it, it's safe.
Alrighty, everybody.
Anyway, make sure you check us out on Twitter, TikTok,
Acast,
Spotify. I think that's all we're on right now. I need to get some
And
of the rest of the
YouTube.
places. And YouTube.
How about that? I don't know if you said YouTube.
Hopefully we'll try to get some more YouTube stuff up and running soon.
Good night, everybody.
Yep, that happened.